Hey everybody, it's Friday. It's number 50. Number 50 of London Calling. I mean, how crazy is that? It's absolutely bonkers. I cannot believe that I've reached 50 here in it's kind of just under a year, I suppose, which is a bit nuts because when you think about it, right, when I first kicked off London Calling, it was a case of, I don't know really, I was kind of keep calling most streams London Calling. So there's a few kind of, it's not like I've been going for 50 weeks non-stop. I just kind of started calling most of my streams London Calling up to about number 6, I think it was. I'll have to have a look back. But anyway, I've made it to a nice healthy 50, whatever the number is. But I think it'll be something like a year in, maybe when I get to number 56 or something like that. That kind of sounds and feels about right anyway. But anyway, how are you lovely lot doing out there anyway? Because I tell you what, it's been for me personally, it's been my first week back and it's been a bit crazy really because it's one of those first times that I've not actually gone back into the office. I've just worked from home. It's been a bit nuts, it really has. And all sorts of friends have been having issues and stuff like that, especially with all the home schooling and all those lovely sort of things that people have to deal with. But anyway, I'll be really interested to know how you're all getting on about that. And I'll be asking the panel as well how they're getting on and how they've been kind of coping with it. But you know what? And that's cool because this is a kind of forum where we can kind of share thoughts and feelings and stuff like that. Not to get too deep and meaningful because at the end of the day, folks, we're here for Lego and that's the main thing. But you know what? We're all friends here. We're all part of the LBB family. And, and I appreciate every single second that every single one of you beautiful people want to sit and watch this stream. I really do. London Calling is my favourite thing that I do. I'll be doing another little stream tomorrow, just for a couple of hours, London Eye, and I've got a few new things that I kind of want to try out with that as well. So tune in for that. It's going to be at 4:30 tomorrow after the UK time, which I think is 11:30 EST USA time. But anyway, if you're looking back from the past and watching this, click on that card above and you'll see where you need to go to watch that. But anyway, enough about me. Because it's not about me. It's not even about the panel, really. I mean, I've got some great people in today, folks. I've got the full squad in tonight, folks. Another 9 people to bring in. So I'm not going to hang around too much longer. But I just want to say hi to all the lovely peeps that are out there at the moment. We've got Monkey Man 9255. Hello, mate. Welcome along. He was the first in today. Duck Love Bricks. Hello, mate. Thank you for your artwork last week. That did make me chuff, I tell you. We've got Phil O'Sullivan as well, fresh from Ireland. Good to see you here, mate. We've got Mr. Starbricks. hello, Mr. Starbricks. And of course, where there's Mr. Starbricks, there's a Sarah Starbricks as well. Please do check out her channel, folks. She's kind of gone up a few gears in terms of her Lego collection over the past couple of weeks. It's quite something, and it's definitely worth checking as well, folks. And just to add as well, we've got someone new on the stream tonight as well. Some dude from Canada. I can't wait to get him on as well. We've got Brick TY. Hello, mate. How you doing? We've got the lovely Bricksish as well. Hey, we've got the vintage brick all the way from down under. Good day, mate. Good to see you here. It really is. Stream wouldn't be the same without you. It wouldn't be. I've got the lovely Lorraine Fox out there as well. And there she is, Sarah Starbrick, saying hi, Greg. And hi to you as well, Sarah. Lovely to see you here. It really is. And who else we got out there as well? We've got Brett's Build. Hello, Brett's Build. How you doing, mate? Great to see you here. And we've got the lovely Victoria Fisher, and of course, Brick Sing. Richard, hope you're doing all right, my friend. And I hope you're feeling cool as well and in a good place. Thanks for all your messages as well, my friend. I really do appreciate them. And Gallifrey Bricks is in the house as well. Good to see you, Gallifrey Bricks. It's brilliant. So anyway, this is it, folks. This is me. I think it's about time to bring in some people. We talk about all the news and stuff like that. Got a bit between you and me. I'm getting a little bit excited about this Ninjago set that's kicking off and coming out to us soon. But anyway, enough about me. Let's bring some peeps in. Who should we go to first? I'll tell you who I'm going to go to first. Because we've got people from all over the place here today, folks. We've got even got people that normally reside in sheds that are in kitchens today, folks. I can see you smiling. I'll be bringing him in just a sec. But anyway, I'm going to go to a good friend that I was only streaming with last night, folks. That is my good friend from the Republic of Ireland. It is, of course, the wonderful, the rather good-looking. He's got a face. It's like a peach. He has face, folks, because he's getting over. He's almost a bit of a debut stream that he had last night. Anyway, it was really good. So do check it out, folks. It is, of course, the awesome Psy O'Connor. Hey, Psy.
Hey, Greg. How are you? Hello, everybody in chat.
I'm all right, my friend. I'm really good. And tell you what, it's wonderful to have you here. And how do you feel after your adventure last night?
Worn out. But no, it's such a cool buzz like when you're finished. But yeah, no, it was a great night. A bit like a hangover, as I said earlier on to you in the green room. But yeah, no, it was great. It was a good success. So I was very happy everyone turned up, and all of you guys turned up as well. So yeah.
No, it was good fun. It was good fun. Okay, my friend, I've got to zip through getting everybody on tonight because there's loads of us. So where would you like to go next? We have America, we have the United Kingdom, or we have Canada. Actually, you could stick around the Commonwealth if you fancied, and of course we've got Blighty as well. So where would you like to go, my friend?
I think we'll go USA. USA.
USA. Okay, I'm going to go to someone who I watched the 12 Nights of Christmas all over the Christmas period, folks. And I don't know about you lovely lot out there. Please do let me know in the chat what you feel about this. Is it me? Or does Christmas feel like it was blooming ages ago? It was only like a week ago. And I don't know. I've got back in the groove of going to work. I really have. But anyway, let's bring this lovely lady in. She is awesome, folks. Do check out her channel. And like I always say, folks, everybody's details is down in the description below. It really is. So do check them out. And check yourselves out as well. Anyway, let's bring her on, shall we? She's lovely. She's recently had a name change, actually, and it's a pretty cool name as well. It is, of course, the wonderful Cafe Corner.
Hi, guys.
Hey, DC. I'm two things. One, I'm always admiring your mosaics that you've got in the background, CC. And secondly, I'm loving the new desktop PC.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
Yeah, built
Oh
it
my
myself.
Look at that, folks. That's awesome, isn't it? That is what you call a powerhouse PC. It really is. And is it a gamer's machine?
Yeah, like it can be used for gaming. I'm not much of a PC gamer, so it's mainly for streaming. So yeah, little streaming powerhouse.
Look at the space in there, folks. You could fit Ninjago City in that case.
Well, yeah, actually, I had a brickhead in there earlier, but we have to go by the craft store so we can get some double-sided tape to make sure like he doesn't move around if I have to like put it on the floor.
Yeah. Oh my God, could you imagine it, folks? It would be a nightmare. That would be. Anyway, I see something else that's making me a little bit anxious. Right? There's a bottle of water there by your PC.
Oh yeah, like coconut water. It's all sealed.
That's okay then. Just so everybody knows, coconut water is more conductive than water.
Really?
Yes. Anyway, where would you like to go next? Would you like to stick in America, or would you like to go across the pond, or maybe go up north and go to America's answer to Scotland, which is Canada, as far as us Brits are concerned?
Yeah, let's travel a little bit since we haven't been able to for a year. Let's go to Canada.
Let's go to Canada. Now, I was going to bring this guy in last, folks, because it's the first time he's ever been on. But as we're going to Canada now, we'll bring him on. I think we will. Anyway, let's try and find him first, because we've got loads of people to bring on. Anyway, this guy is awesome, folks. Honestly, he does all sorts of stuff with a load of other peeps as well. He even does a stream on a Sunday with Lego Brand UK. So do check that out. He's Corey, and he is, of course, AKA AandAHobbies.
What an introduction! I've been longing to hear the introduction for the A.
I just made it up.
I feel like I've made it now.
You made it here. It's great to have you. And I'll tell you what has made it here. But not that I can say there is, folks, because Lego can't find it at the moment. Is your order has arrived? Your 2021 order has arrived.
Good for you. I got mine yesterday. Well, one of them.
Well, I contacted Lego yesterday. Said I've heard nothing about it. Can you tell me where it is? And according to my order, it's in England, and then it's going back to Belgium. Anyway, so that's all I know. And I even phoned them again today. I said, can you enlighten me, please? Can you tell me where it is? Because DVD doesn't make sense. Anyway, they didn't get back to me, but they haven't yet. So anyway, I'll probably find out Monday where it's not.
How many orders do you have coming, Greg? 1, 2, 5?
I got the police station, which ironically sounds like it's been stolen, and I've got a couple of little mechs. I bought the new one of this. I bought the new microfighter of this.
It's good.
I was feeling left out, folks. So I thought I'd build this one just so I know what it feels like. But anyway, hold that thought, Corey. Hold that thought. We've got another 6 people to bring on yet. Where would you like to go next? We've got the USA, and I know you guys love the Americans. I know you really do. Honestly, they do, folks. Or would you like to go over to the United Kingdom?
I'll take any chance I can get to go to the UK.
Okay, UK it is then. Okay, folks, I'm going to bring this guy on. This guy, like I said, folks, he's I think he's a bit of a gardener on the quiet because you always see him pottering around in a shed. Anyway, apparently it's a bit cold for that tonight. And it's a bit nippy. And I will say, folks, it is freezing in the UK today. I've got freezing fog outside. It's like my house. It's flying through some giant cloud, except it's fog. Anyway, let's bring him on, shall we? This guy is a certain king. He is, of course, GuavaKing.
Hey guys, how you doing? You all right?
I'm all right, mate. I'm all right. Look at that. Now, unless you've had a kitchen fitted in your shed, you're back in your house, yeah?
Not quite enough room for that, unfortunately, but yeah, it's way warmer in here. So
Well, anyway, I tell you, the one good thing about being in the kitchen, this is something I learned about Lando coming on the odd stream, is that you can make a pizza while you're on the street.
that does sound like a good idea, to be fair. I've got unlimited access to beers and Pepsi, so I'm happy.
Beers, Pepsi, pizza. It's a meal, folks. If you don't believe me, Google it. So anyway, where would you like to go, GuavaKing? We've got the United States of America, or we've got England, basically.
Okay, yeah. Finish up in England first before we go back over.
All right. So, sorry, you want to stick in England, do you?
Stay in England and then we'll go back over. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's go. All right, let's bring him in, folks. This is the man with the van. He's the man who's been taking it a bit easy this week, albeit he's been snowed under. Not with snow, not with ice, but with paperwork. He's the man with the van. It is, of course, the solo, the brick, the builder. Here he is.
Hello. Hello.
How you doing? Look, I'll tell you one thing, right? For not fixing anything this week, mate, you look quite clean.
Yeah, I know. I'm spotless. Great. Makes a change.
He's spotless, isn't he? He's nice and tidy. Look at that. That is what a handsome solo looks like, folks.
Oh, thank you.
There we go. Anyway, before you get too creepy on me, where would you like to go? Where would you like to go next? Would you like to go to America, or would you like to go to the United Kingdom?
Oh, I think we need to pack our bags and go back over to the States again.
Oh, okay. All right. Good man. I'm liking that. And who's that just in the chat there? Brixie says the ghost has left NZ to London Bridge Brick, so that couldn't be too far away. Yes, folks, I've got a ghost coming. A rebel's ghost, believe it or not. On my way. It's coming over. All right, let's go to America then. This guy has recently been at the gym. In fact, so recently he's been at the gym, folks. I've been admiring his curves on Instagram today. I have. Is the awesome, the wonderful, and I hope he's not muted. He's, of course, the awesome. He's going to be joining me tomorrow as well, folks. Just throwing it in there, you know what I mean? He's a good-looking. He defines the word beautiful. He really does, folks. He's, of course, feedback.
How's it going?
Defines the word beautiful. I can't get any better than that, B-Fab. That's it.
I will take it.
That pen is a mic, folks. Boom. It's done. Thanks for having me here, Big Fab.
Thanks for having me on. This is going to be a lot of fun today, so I'm hyped.
I'm a massive admirer of your stuff, folks. And I tell you what, folks, he's going to be. He's kind of teeing himself up to bring out a video every day. So in the next 2 weeks or so, folks, we're going to be getting a lot of content from BFAB, which I think the world is a better place for. I really, really do. So anyway, great to have you here, BFAB. So I'm going to ask you the question, my friend. Would you like to go to the United Kingdom, or would you like to stick in America? Where would you like to do?
I say let's go to the UK, baby, all the way.
Okay, so we're going to go to the UK. So let's bring in what is essentially, right, the UK answer to BFAB. It really is. I won't tell you what he's doing at the moment to me, folks, but I'm going to be bringing him in now. Here we go. This guy, I'm going to be streaming with this guy on Sunday, folks, because I don't know if you've noticed on Instagram, but I've been dropping all sorts of subtle hints. Albeit, don't read too much into the drafting. I don't know why I did that. I just thought it was funny. And anyway, he was just called the Awesome. We need to sort out where we need help, but we'll talk about that another time. The wonderful Tek Productions.
Hey everybody, good evening. You've got to get giving B-Fab compliments like that. It's really not. Hi everyone, how you doing?
Hi, how you doing, mate? I'm liking the angle. It's like watching it's like watching an Alfred Hitchcock movie. It's such a strange angle.
Yeah, it is a bit odd, isn't it? I think I might have to sort the tripod out in a minute, but I've got a new webcam, so it might be a little bit clearer.
It looks good. It looks good. I'm liking it. You're looking at fresh face with all that hair as well.
It's 7 years off of them right there.
I love in the background. See, Corey, look, it's what you could do with Corey. You get pallets in Canada, don't you? Well, what you could do with pallets in the background. Where's he going there? He's moving it all around. Look at it. He's got a giant Lego set over there, aka the castle, folks. The Lego castle. Look at it. He's in a giant case. Is that a real cool? Is that a proper case for it?
Yeah. Hang on, I can transport you a little bit.
Oh, I'm getting seasick.
I feel like Peter Pan flying back to the castle.
There you go. Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, we'll talk about that in a minute. We will be, but I've got some other folks to bring in. Otherwise, this stream's going to be finished before it's started. Anyway, let's get nice palms. It's nice to see he cleaned his hands today. That is. So where would you like to go next? Would you like to go to America or would you like to stay in the UK?
Yeah, I'm dying to get out of the UK. Let's go over to America.
All right, let's bring him in. I'm going to bring him in really quick, folks. I'm going in hot. This is the man who I admire so much. He's a young man. He's good looking. He's got it all, folks. And not only that, he knows everything there is to know about Ninjago. He's, of course, the awesome Titanium J.
Hello, everybody.
Okay. Hello.
Hi.
Okay. The hand of J. I love it.
I'm doing this today.
Oh,
I took it apart yesterday because it was dusty, and now it's getting rebuilt.
Oh, brilliant. I love it. I've got some stuff to dust today. How exciting is that? I don't know what I'm excited about, but I've got this here. Look, see? Woo! Got it from Superdrug. Okay. Anyway, so I'll be using that a little bit later, folks, because I've got loads of these sets to do over here, including the Pensive 4, which I have, is a very good set. So anyway, we've got one other place to go, and I've got to bring them in quick, folks, because he's probably going to be building some massive, ginormous, gargantuan even Technic set. He's, of course, the awesome, the notorious Mailder.
How are you doing, everyone?
I finally got to you, Matt. I do apologise.
That's okay. It's when we come on, it's like, okay, I've got about 20 minutes to do something first.
I was stealing through it. I really was. Now, what is that big set you've got over there in the background? Not the dodgy looking TV aerial between you and it, but what is that grey thing? What is that grey thing? It looks like some sort of TV aerial.
Which one? Oh, this one. That's just a movable thing for the camera. So put that as the second one. So.
What's that?
Yeah, whatever.
That looks good. The Avengers.
That one is the Avengers Tower. So, being Christmas and things like that, the kids have all had presents. So I've been doing just some quick, 1 minute videos and things like that. Because usually after about 5 minutes, all the minifigures have disappeared in places. So it's like quick vomit. Okay, right, you can play with it.
All right, amazing. Okay, fabulous. Well, folks, there you go. That is the panel. So finally, I've done that. Then we can focus back on the chat again. The chat. So what's going on in the chat? So yeah, just so you lovely boys and girls out there know you, so you lovely lot in the chat, right? Brick Scene is kindly got hold of for me a ghost. Now, not literally ghost. It's not something that's metamorphosized in front of him. It's the real ghost, the Star Wars Rebels ghost. So anyway, one thing led to another, and it's now in transit in the air to me from New Zealand. So how exciting is that? So look out in the future, because Brick went to the trouble of getting it for us. I said, well, we're going to have to do some sort of stream or something to build it. So hopefully, folks, in the next few weeks or so, you'll see this odd random stream come up from me and Richard at Brick Scene, where we're going to be building the Rebels Ghost, which is kind of cool and exciting as well. So let's have a look at this chat and see what's going on in there. We've got all sorts of people saying lovely stuff. Sarah Starbuck says, Ricky T. White, we really got lucky, except Mike noticed that we paid 5% more for everything in the Netherlands than Germany or UK. Oh, I wonder why that is. Any guys on the panel got any reason why they get taxed more heavily or something in the Netherlands? Do you know, Matt? You're quite clued up on these things.
Usually their social services and welfare nets are much better. So they pay higher taxes, so they get more benefits down the line.
Oh, okay, yeah. That must be why we're taxed heavily here in the UK, isn't it, Matt?
Well, 1 in 19 people work for the NHS, so yeah.
Oh, blimey, I didn't know that. 1 in 19?
Yeah, it's about 2 million people.
Wow, I never knew that. Blimey, there's a stat I never knew. I told you it was clever. Anyway, Solo, what are you building tonight? What's going on in your neck of the woods?
What am I up to? I'm just currently finishing off the editing on my video, and then that's pretty much what I'm up to at the moment. I might actually build a set tonight. I might build that thing. I don't know yet.
You edit your videos? I'm surprised. I always thought you can.
Depends what kind of mood I'm in.
This is it. B-Fab, what one are you editing that's going to be coming out soon?
So credit to Mr. Starbricks. He gave me this idea. I asked for ideas, and it's called like "What if Disney bought Lego?" So I'm currently editing that video, and it'll be up later today. So,
ooh, that's a good idea. That is a good idea. I like that. What if? I like all this what if stuff, folks. It's all coming. It's all kind of the rage at the moment. I'm liking that. I think it's clever. So anyway, Tek looks like he's got his hand on something. Very protective there. Protective Tek.
Oh. No, but I will be building this tonight. It's the Royal Gun Kit from 2019. I've got one already, I think. I've got this one and then another 2 more to build. But I want to start doing my armor videos and stuff. So I think I'm going to get these built over the next over the next few weeks.
Yeah, looks good. I'm liking that. I tell you what, though, is it me? Does that ship look reminiscent of the top of the Death Star? It's like the cap.
Yeah, you get like 9 of them or whatever all together.
Yeah. Has anyone ever tried that, folks? Buy about 20 of them, and you got yourself a giant Death Star there. I don't know. I think out loud, folks. I'm thinking out loud. Sorry, what have you been up to today, then, mate?
Nothing, just the usual kind of stuff. Household stuff.
You've been sleeping all day. Is that what you've been doing? You've been sleeping?
Yeah, I wish I was up early. I have to remember to take the bin out today because it's bin day. But I have some information. I have some information on your delivery. Does that come with PDP?
Yes.
Okay, so on the news tonight, they were saying that PDP all over Europe have sent some of their packages back to where they came from. So, yeah, and that's to do with Brexit. Some of the deliveries were overwhelmed with paperwork. And I think some of them come from Antwerp when they're being delivered.
Oh, right, okay. When I phoned them and spoke to them, I said it's really strange, but it looks like it's going back. And they said, no, that can't be happening because that would be illogical. And I said, well... what the tracking says. Anyway, so they're looking into it, folks.
Yeah.
And if they think they're overwhelmed now, I want to wait till they hear from me. I'll be overwhelmed with grief. I will be. But anyway, there we go. The police station hopefully is worth it. If anyone out there in the chat has built the police station, give me some hints as to what it's like. Is it any good? Because I'll tell you one thing that isn't any good, folks. It's the blooming post. And I tell you someone who's had a few issues with Lego in the last week or so, and that's Jarv Bricks, folks, the wonderful Jarv Brick. Jarv, please feel free to let everybody know the issues you've been having with road plates of all things, folks. Now, everybody's been watching, anyone who's got any interest in cities at the moment, road plates seems to be the in thing to talk about. So if you see a few videos coming up from me soon, folks, I just every now and then just drop the word in road plates, you'll know why. I'm going to build that one for all it's worth. But I tell you what, right? Their Jarv Bricks is having with road plates that no one else, I know anyway, is having with them. Anyway, Jarv, please spill the beans in the chat. If he's still there, of course. If he's not, I'll tell everyone anyway. So anyway, who else we've got going on here? We've got CC. CC. Mm-hmm. Is that a reef? Is that a box or a reef box?
Yeah, I just kind of broke it down into little parts and baggies, and Now I'm putting it back in the box. It's mostly still intact. I kept the main structure, but for some reason there are some parts on it that the clutch power was crap. So I took those things apart and separated them out, kept the bow intact, and yeah, it'll be back next year.
Cool. So, just out of interest, why do you take it all apart? Are you not going to reuse it again next year?
No, I will. I'll just have to build it again next year. I mean, the hope is that we'll be moving into a house towards the end of this year. So maybe before Christmas next year, or I guess this year coming up. And I'm going to have to move and transport everything anyway.
Yeah.
Now, here's the question, Cece. Do I get an invite to hang out with Mr. Cece, you know?
You know what? He told me the other day, BFAB, that he doesn't really like you. No, I'm just kidding. No, yeah, you're welcome to, I guess, come hang out. Come to Brick Fair, Virginia.
I just invited myself over to their house and like, I guess you can come over.
No way you're not wanting BFAB.
Do a video of Mr. CC beating up BFAB. I mean, I've seen Mr. CC, folks. He's a big bag, and I tell you what, it'll be a good short video, that's for sure.
It's a good video.
Yeah, hashtag shorts.
I mean, BFAB was soliciting ideas for a video, so there you go.
Yeah, it's senseless. We could do what ifs.
What if Mr. CC killed BFAB?
This is it. You never know. What I will say though, CC, because I wasn't lucky enough to get any of those reefs. They all sold out. Unobtainable for me. But I like the fact they come in like pizza boxes. I quite like that.
I thought that was really fun. And the thing I don't like about regular boxes is that, you know, the tabs are open.
Yeah.
And they don't really have like a cereal box where they can kind of close themselves again.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is fantastic. It's all sealed up.
Yeah, looks good. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Sorry, I've got a frog in my throat, folks. Out of interest, have you got a new webcam as well, CC? Because it seems a bit clearer.
No, this is it. I only have one light on.
Okay.
But yeah, I did actually order a new webcam coming soon. So that will hopefully be even better than what we have now.
There you go. He's got to plug it. He's done what I always do, folks. I forget to put the power in the laptop. Honestly, I do it all the time. You wouldn't believe it. Anyway, so hey, let's have a look at the chat. Sorry, I'm always interested. I'm sitting here, folks. I'm always so interested to watch what people are up to. And then I think, hold on a minute, I'm hosting this. What am I doing? The Vintage Bricks is a Star Wars guy. How you doing? Simon Moss. Hey, Simon Moss. Good to see you, my friend. And anyway, just look at, I haven't said this for a few days to everyone, but if anyone's new here, that I haven't spoken to for a little while, certainly in the last week anyway, I just want to say Happy New Year to everyone. Hope everyone stays, happy, healthy, and builds loads of Lego, because that's what it's all about. Let's face it, folks. So anyway, Brixish is out there. How you doing, Brixish? How's your week been? Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Lorraine's out there giving out loads of love. I'm loving it, folks. And if you haven't done so already, please do me one little favour, right? Give us a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. And the other thing I'd actually pretty like, sorry, it was a loaded question. If you fancy it, right, please do check out the panel. All the details are down in the description below, but you know that already. And check them out, folks. These are all top bods. They really are. Anyway, talking of top bods, GuavaKing, how's your Millennium Falcon coming along?
I'm actually on bag 10 now, so I'm actually working on it now.
Have a look, let's have a look.
Let me grab it. It's so heavy.
It sounds like someone else needs to go down the gym. That's a lovely cardigan on your chair, by the way. Oh, look at the size of that.
But yeah.
Like an oversized guitar. Look at it.
Yeah.
I can't wait to build mine.
I want that.
So crazy. Like, it's probably the best build I've ever had.
I've got to be honest, that actually does look quite good, folks.
I was saying I would rebuild mine, but I don't want to remount it on the stand because it was so stressful. Yeah. Like there's one right there.
Oh, here we go. Hold on, flex. Canadian flex alert.
Oh yeah.
There's the set text building right now.
Hey.
Well, that looks like it's flattened. Yeah, I've got to be honest. Just pointing that out there, Corey. That set the text building looks rubbish compared to that Millennium Falcon.
But if anybody knows, this is the one piece that fell off of my Falcon when I put it on the stand, and I have no idea where it went. I went through the entire instruction manual. I can't find out where it went.
Well, let's have a look. Let's have a look and see what that looks like. It looks like a crab. It's weird.
It's like a telephone piece.
It's like
I don't know what. I tell you what. I think you might as well just use it as some sort of frisbee or something like
It's a
that.
frisbee. That's exactly what it felt like building it. It was a frisbee.
Can I ask, what is that in the background, the light? Is that meant to be some sort of Canadian rock or something like that?
That's a salt lamp that scares away demons. Very sweet.
Oh, right, okay. Fair enough. I like it. Now, Corey, I've got to ask, the stand that you're using there for your Millennium Falcon, is that a wicked stand?
No, it's the Efferman Technic stand.
Oh, right, okay. Very nice.
Designed by I think he's German, a guy named Efren. I actually made a video on it, and he's commented on my video a couple of times about things that I told him you should improve.
All right.
It's pretty cool when you make a video on something and it reaches the designer.
And so keep picking up the Millennium Falcon because every time you've been showing it off, my missus has been standing over my shoulder. But I want it. She's going, no. So, listen to these two people. They know what they're talking about.
As long as it's on a stand, it really you can hit it in a lot more places than if.
Oh, here we go.
Right?
What am I not looking at?
No, shut up. What are you turning my camera for?
What's going on here? Domestic?
Yeah, we got a bit of domestic. What are you doing?
Someone
Good woman.
I'm getting done.
I'm getting done in.
Good woman.
I see what though. That must be tempting. Every time she goes past your cam, just go whoop, off you go.
Yeah.
Charles says Lego gave me £25 worth of VIP points as compensation and reordered it for me. I have to wait until they sold out. Now, £25 in VIP points, folks, is basically 5,000 VIP points. And it ain't worth it, believe me. You should have got more than that, Jarv. And just in case people missed the story, basically, Jarv ordered the new police station and ordered a load of plates, the new roads. I've got them here. There we go. These things here, folks. See these road sets you got here? Let me just make that bigger. There we go. Right. So he ordered a load of these for the second time, and they cancelled it. They said you can't have any more than these because you've had your quota. And it's like, what? There's no such thing as a quota for roads. There is. And because he'd gone over this quota that was just made up, right? They cancelled his order. So it's not like they can even reorder it for him because it won't be ready until February, which is a bit rubbish if you ask me. And I'll tell you what is a bit rubbish as well, for the people that do the marketing at Lego, is this. So you buy this, right? And if you look it up on the Lego store or even on brickset.com, right? 60304 is road plates. Now, as luck would have it, according to this set, which is road plates, it comes with road plates included. In case you didn't know. Anyway, how ridiculous is that, folks? There's quite a lot of ridiculous things going on.
I was just looking that up on Lego's website. It doesn't actually say that there's a quantity amount that you can buy. So yeah, man, you should.
It does on the Irish one. On the Irish one, it says. Sorry, Darren. On the Irish one, it says limit of 5.
Yeah. But last time I checked, Jarv was Irish. At least I don't think he is. No, you're not. You're Liverpudlian, aren't you, Jarv?
And beside, see where the price is, and then beside the quantity 1, 2, 3, and where the plus is, it says limit of 5.
Yeah, let me refresh the page.
So anyone that's got a city, more use is 5. Bloody, you're maybe kit out a road or something like that. Oh well.
See, this brings me back into this picture of why I don't like them. You know, if they're expensive, they're expensive to buy, right? And then they only give you a limit of 5. The only places you can get them at the moment seem to be online from Smith's or somewhere that's out of stock, or on Lego, who'll only send you 5. Whereas the normal base plates, you could buy whatever you wanted. I would think they'd limit of 10 or 15 or something on the old ones, but it's a fiasco with these base plates. I'm sorry.
No rubbish.
It is a little bit of a fiasco. A fiasco. There's a word. I've not used the word fiasco in years. Shenanigans. That's what it is. It's crazy. Anyway, first world issues, folks.
Greg Jarvis says that they're in the process of removing the limit of 5. Fiasco reversed.
A lot of it will have to do with whether the old ones are discontinued. Like a lot of my opinion on whether they're going to can the old ones or just have both of them on the market. Because if they're both available,
No, they're gone. The old ones are gone.
Are they gone?
The old ones gone. So I hear, yeah.
Oh, I wasn't sure whether they were.
The picture's still there.
Happy Friday, all. Happy Friday, MJ Brooks. Good to see you here, mate. British is out there. What do you say, British? British says, I'm okay, thanks, London Bricks. Hope you're good. I'm very good. It's Friday. Fantastic. I've had a pretty good week as it goes, folks. There's not too many things have gone terribly wrong this week. I'll tell you one thing, it's been blooming cold. That's for sure.
It's not that cold. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's blooming cold. It really is. And, well, you can't talk. You've been sitting in a strange room with a load of strange people wearing masks. Well, it don't get weirder than that, does it?
Oh, but I've been in the workshop this week. I've been in the cold damn workshop the last couple of days. It's bloody freezing in there. And they got heaters above them as well. And they don't turn them on.
You look like you've sunburned.
Yeah, you do look sunburned.
It is bloody hot in this flat. It's really hot.
It could be freezer burn.
I've even opened up the window to try and let some cool air in. It's so hot in here. I'm starting to sweat.
Okay. Yeah, let's just end this call.
But anyway, so look after yourself. But anyway, Titanium J52.
Oh, hi.
Now, you probably built about 5 of these already, but how's your build going?
Oh, it's going great. I'm almost halfway done.
Well, he's halfway done. He knows exactly when he's halfway done. He's done something. Yeah, I just noticed the beard's coming back.
Yeah, it's just there. But yeah, this is how far I've gotten.
I like it.
I got 3 more bags really once I'm finished with this.
I'm loving it. Now, tomorrow, or rather than tomorrow, I've been informed, right, that I'm going to be getting a delivery from John Lewis. And it's a pretty cool Ninjago set. But I'll reveal that tomorrow, folks. A little hook for you there.
My order finally shipped. My Lego order.
Rub it in, why don't you? What did you order?
I ordered the Boulder Blaster, and then my mom ordered the 2 botanical sets.
Oh, okay, that's cool. The what one did you order? The Boulder what?
The Boulder Blaster.
The Boulder Blaster. You got to be careful how you say that, blimey. What is that? That sounds like something Cole would have.
Yeah, it's a legacy set of
Oh, here we go. Look, it's one I made earlier.
I got this one. It's a new version of this.
The way you hold it like a ray gun.
Yeah, it's got a little handle.
Oh, I like
and when you spin this, I'm not going to because they'll go everywhere. But when you spin this, you got a bunch of spring-loaded missiles that shoot out.
That's cool.
Pew, 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 pew. Does it actually have like a little lever then, Titanium, to spin it? Or
There's
just
like there's a little gear.
Oh,
and then it just hits this little thing at the top.
Titanium, I'm pretty confident that everybody out there in the chat land would love you to give a demo of that.
Do it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna fire them off. I know I will lose them, but I'll take the little thing out that actually hits. So.
Oh, I like it. Does the new one do that?
Yeah, the new one does do that.
Oh, man, I'm going to get that. I'll tell you what that reminds me of. Right, that reminds me of this. That is, of course, if you could see what I'm actually showing to the camera, folks. I've got one pair of hands. Here we go. This.
Oh, yeah.
El Fuego.
Oh. They're identical.
Honestly, I'm not joking, folks. If you can get hold of this set still, this is, as they say in the East End of London, is pucker. It really is. It's an awesome set. It really is. And I'll tell you one thing I've been doing this week as well, folks, sorting out the shelves. So I might do another thing what a lot of people seem to be doing recently, and that's kind of maybe do a tour or something like that. I don't know, before I kind of go out to the new building, maybe do a tour. You know, the last stand sort of tour, that sort of thing. Anyway, where can we go? Let's say Tek. Tek's right in the zone here. Look at him.
Yeah, so in the zone that I looked at the chat for like 2 seconds and then I put the pieces in the wrong place.
I'll tell you, I do it all the time, mate. That's why that's the best I think I can do when I'm talking in the chat is dusting. Blimey, you have got that wrong, didn't you? All right, we won't embarrass him any longer.
Come back to me.
That's it. Anyway, who else we got out there? We've got Brixo Studios. Hello, Brixo Studios. Hope you've had a good week. Oh, we've got the magnificent, the notorious Ninja with the bricks. How you doing, Ninja? Ninja, I got to be honest, mate. I loved what you did this week on your Instagram, where you kind of mashed in a bit of moto as well, mate. That was good. I like that. I really did like that. Miss Bricks of Fun says, London Bridge Bricks, I'm loving the light. I'm loving the light. What? My light in the background, or this light in the background? I don't know what I was really going for. Really, I just wanted to make sure that this lot was lit up. Now, I've got to show you guys one of my favourite Star Wars sets that have come out in recent years. I said because I've got to dust it as well. But this set here, Kylo Ren's, I think it's called a TIE Silencer, if memory serves me correct.
Yeah.
Have you got this set?
I do, yeah. I still need to build it, but yeah, oh man, it looks really cool. It's huge as well.
There's the stand I made up for it, folks. Nothing too out of this world there, but it kind of works quite well. It's beautiful, isn't it? Look at that. You got that coming at you. You know all about it, wouldn't you? But yeah, it's good. What's down here? I might have something in there already or something. Oh, let's have a look. No, there's no one in there. But I tell you what I love, folks. It's the red with the black.
Mm-hmm.
I remember Jan Bricks, specifically Jan, when he once upon a time did a review on this. Right? Do check out Jan Bricks. If you haven't heard of Jan Bricks, where have you been? Right? But he said this was simply sick because the red and the black look so slick. He said it was sick. It's brilliant. Anyway, check that review out, folks. Google Jan, Google Kylo Ren, and you'll find that one. Anyway, back to everybody else. Here we go.
Here you go, Greg.
Oh, here we go. Bloody, he's got everything. This guy. Let's have a look. Look, check out the stand, folks. He's got a nice stand on there.
You did the same thing I did.
Yeah, it's just that you get that right sweet spot, don't you, where it balances.
Yeah, I know it balances fairly good, but it does need dusting quite often. These black pieces.
Yeah, they do. I don't know about you, Corey, but I'm scared to look at my 1989 Batmobile.
The Batmobile and the Batwing, man, those are terrible. Every 3 days, you got to dust.
Every 3 days, blimey. Yeah, just don't look at it, folks. Sometimes, right, in Lego terms, when it comes to thumbprints and stuff like that, and dust, ignorance is bliss. Take it from me. Otherwise, you'd be forever dusting. I'd imagine someone who I think is a bit ODC is you, Guy, because I know you do. I don't know. You got a thing about vacuum cleaners. I know that. I can tell just by looking at you. And what do you like for keeping your Lego clean?
Yeah, I try and dust well, I'd like to say every 2 or 3 weeks, but like it's just impossible. You forget, and then by the time you remember, it's, you should do the whole place, because I like to actually take them off the shelves, dust the shelves down, and do it from top to bottom. I know some people just dust the sets and leave the dust on the shelves. That's not good. But
yeah, you can't do that. Otherwise, it just leaves a line there, doesn't it?
Yeah, and then you have to hoover the floor as well to get the dust off the floor. So I've OCD, so I like to do that anyway. I dust everything in the room all in one go.
Now, do you start at the top and work down, or do you start at the bottom and work up?
Top down.
Top down, good man. Because dust. Hey, let me give you a tip, folks, as well, in case anyone's ever wondered. But I learned this years and years ago, right? When I grew up, all my family were tradesmen. They were like plumbers, carpenters, electricians, plasterers, all this sort of thing. Anyway, so I one of them's a painter, and but he specifically paints with oil paints and stuff like this, like they did years ago, folks. And I always wondered, right, why do they always end on a front that goes up or down instead of going across? And the reason for that, folks, and this completely makes sense, right? Because you never get a decorator finishing that way. They always finish like that. It's simply because the dust doesn't settle on it. So because if you used to look at it under a microscope, it'd be like ridges, yeah?
Yeah.
And if you finish that way, the ridges go that way, and then dust will settle to it. But if you paint that way, the dust doesn't. Anyway, that's the most ridiculous tip I'm going to give anyone tonight. That is
pretty good.
We're not only here for Lego, ladies and gentlemen.
Not that, that way. Not that way. Anyway, crazy but true, folks. It really is. Victoria Fisher says, "Good evening, Tek Productions." Good evening to you as well, Victoria. Thanks for all your messages this week as well. I'm loving all that. I'm going to ask that. Actually, let's do something a little bit different. I've got a few new things coming up, folks. I thought I'd try something a bit different tonight. We're always talking about what we're building, why we built it, what we thought of it. Right? I tell you what, folks. Now, as you know, right, I do a little bit on Instagram every now and again. If you're interested, right, do this, right? Send me a message with a picture, just the one, because otherwise I get deluged, right, of any pictures of any sets that you've built this week, right? Send them to me, and then I'll show them off to everybody else. So yeah, if you fancy it, send me a picture of what you've built this week or what you're building now, and yeah, I'll feature it on London Calling. If you're interested, do it. Anyway, you know my Instagram, folks, and if you don't know it, it's down in the description below, where of course you will find the meaning of life. Anyway, talking about the meaning of life, Guava.
Yes, mate.
The meaning of the Millennium Falcon. How's it going?
Yeah, well, good, mate. I think I'm building. I don't actually know what I'm building.
Oh my God,
something. I don't know.
That's like some sort of accessory for the Wally set.
Yeah. I've found that I have to concentrate so hard with this set because I don't want to mess anything up. So I'm being really, really careful.
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah, that's just a loading ramp you'll never open.
Yeah.
So what set are you building there? You look like you're doing some Harry Potter things.
Yeah, I've been on a bit of a Harry Potter fix. Sunday I'm doing the castle with Martin, Lego Fan UK. Every Sunday we're building the Hogwarts castle, the 6,000 piece one.
Oh god, that's going to take forever.
Knocking through all my other. I got all 4 books. I've done 2 of them. The new 2021 book.
Oh yeah, were they a good read?
Yeah, they're okay. I got the Book of Monsters. This set is fantastic. Like this set's so much fun.
My grandmother's teeth used to do that.
This is probably the best Harry Potter set of the whole year so far. It's so much fun.
Wow. I gotta be honest, there's not that many sets out there in all honesty.
Little room of requirement, I built that too. So
is that what you get with the room of requirements? Is that what you get in the set?
Yeah, basically just this little sliding door, open secret hatchway, and training dummy, and yeah, just 3 minifigures. So,
I like the blue bricks. Are they blue bricks or is that blue panel?
yeah, a little trans blue.
Trans blue. I love a bit of trans blue.
Like I have all the other ones because this one connects onto like the Great Hall, Clock Tower, Whomping Willow, Astronomy Tower. I have all the other ones. I just don't know how I'm going to connect it yet. So.
Yeah, I'm the same with you, Ninja. I always found the paintbrushes a bit stiff. Anyway, one thing I will say, Corey, and I don't want to spoil it for you, but you're building that big figure, yeah?
Yeah.
As you're building it, all I'm going to say is think Fred Flintstone. Right? That's it. That's all I'm going to say. All right? No more. I won't give it away. So what does this say? What's that card? He says that reminds me, Greg, London Bridge Bricks. I still need to post an image of my Avengers Tower mock. Yeah. But anyway, send it to me and I'll show it if you want me to. Don't send me anything obscene though, folks. For the love of God. It's not that sort of stream. We've got here we go. Ivanio Likasivic. That's a fantastic name.
That was pretty good. I wouldn't have been able to say that. Well, I can't wait to get the castle built and have all the Harry Potter stuff in one area. That's kind of my goal. I want to get all this stuff done.
Yeah, how's that going to feature in your Moss Eisley? Are you going for the beige thing?
Yeah, no, the Harry Potter is going to stay Harry Potter for a year, and then 2022, I'm going to tear it all down and build a giant castle out of all the pieces.
All right. Okay. Well, that's
this year Star Wars. Next year will be Harry Potter.
Oh, Harry Potter. Okay, yeah, because you've got to build. That's the thing. See, I built a Modular last week. First time I've ever built one, folks. I loved it. I really did. I can see why people get off on modulars. I really can. But
I've been building like little outbuildings for around Mos Eisley, just like.
Let's have a look at that one. Because I'm going to have a Moss Eisley area, so I'm going to need some of your ideas when it comes to doing that one day.
I basically just took Obi-Wan's hut, and just added a bunch and changed a bunch.
Did you buy a load of huts?
I've been buying them one at a time right now because if not, I'll probably end up divorced and single and with no place to put any Lego. So I've been just I'll buy one and then I'll change it into a bit of a building with my own parts. And then I'll buy another one and change it into a different building with my own parts.
Yeah.
Kind of poking away. Once I get, 10 or 12 buildings, then we'll start putting them all together and around. And see what we can. I really want to mock up that crash ship that's in Mos Eisley as well, but we'll see.
So that.
Yeah, I love a bit of Mos Eisley. I tell you what I'm going to be using for my Mos Eisley section. Almost the prime reason why I bought it is that I bought really cheap from Argos. It was like £160, which is expensive, folks. Don't get me wrong. It's £100 off though, and that is the T-Rex Rampage set. But it's the front gates to that. I'm going to make it as the front gates to Mos Eisley or something like that. Ooh. A bit like the Mandalorian side, which. I don't know about you lot out there, but I'm having sort of Mandalorian withdrawal symptoms at the moment. Yeah. It's like every Friday, it's like, oh, there's no Mando. But hey, thank goodness we've got Star Trek Discovery, albeit that finishes today as well. Bricky TY, what's he say? Bricky TY says, Victoria Fisher, I know, right? Marched me right into Boots and picked ones up out there, more expensive, cheeky monkey, £20 for a brush. Then he had a heart attack. Yeah, I went to Superdrugs and got there. That's where I got my one from. And, well, anyway, it was about £8, I think it was, which I think is vastly expensive for a brush, but hey ho, if it makes you look pretty and all that. Anyway, what's going on here? Matt, what are you building tonight?
I got the Hidden Side school, and then I built that, like the kids got that for Christmas, and then I found online you can actually rebuild it into a modular, which somebody had instructions for. So that's what I'm doing now. And it still has the same sort of hidden side functionality with the eyes popping out and the claws and everything like that. So I give that a bit of a try because the London AandAHobbies meet next week is modular. So just sort of trying to get it done for that.
Oh, yeah, it's mini modulars, isn't it?
Yeah, because obviously we're not doing a physical meetup. So, just sort of give it a try and see what happens. So,
I like it. Matt, you're going to have to send me the instructions for that, or send me a link because I got one of those schools, Newbury High School. So I'm going to be doing that, so I bought it.
Yeah, it's it's online. I'll send you a link to it. I mean, it was like £15 or something like that. So just a way to the school itself was a cool build, but then you sort of get to the end of it. It's like, well, if I want to store it or do something with it, then having it as like a module or something just makes sense in extending the life of the set.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I do want to modularize it. That's why I bought it because I thought some clever old stick out there is going to be doing it. Probably do this one. Look, more random pieces. There's so many random pieces in Lego. But let me just put this in. Now the reason I'm doing this is because I don't want to trigger Psy. Because I know Psy is into his cleaning. Right? But what I'm going to be doing, folks, is basically I'm just going to be putting the set underneath here, brushing it off, and then later on I'll come in and vacuum under the desk. I will be. It sounds ridiculous, but what a way to do things, eh? Because I cleaned all this up. Anyway, where should we go? Tech. Let's go back to Tech. Let's have an update on Tech and see what's going on with this. Oh, look at that! Look,
it's proper frisbee at the moment because it doesn't have its head on it, but build though. It's a lot of those like the big like round slopey bricks all stacked onto each other.
You can tell he doesn't do many reviews, can't you?
Yeah, there's a reason. But yeah, no, it's pretty good so far, so good. But I mean, I've already got one built, I think. So
it looks good though, mate. It looks good.
Yeah,
and I like the little flex over there as well of the supernatural race car, which I think is lovely, by the way.
It's not a flex; it's just I haven't put it away. But yeah, it is a really cool car. I like how the wheels fold in and it turns into like a hover vehicle. It kind of reminds me of, I don't know if it's a bit dusty actually. It kind of reminds me of something that you would have got out on like Simpsons Hit and Run. Did anyone used to play that game?
Yeah.
That was such a good game. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of something you drive around Springfield in.
God, man, God, that is an old game. That is bloody.
Right, throwback, right? Oh, it's so good. It's so good though. I used to roam on that game for hours and hours and hours. It's so good.
so good. It was good.
I'm just admiring a photograph that Tek has sent me, folks. And,
yes, you can take a full screen while you do that. You do realise that.
Oh yeah, sorry. Sorry, Tek. I was letting the ladies admire you for a while, and the gents, of course. Victoria Fisher says, "I love that game, Tek. We need a remaster."
Yes, we do. Yes, we really do.
Crazy Taxi. Oh yeah, good. Oh god, God, Tek, you started something off there now.
Mate, my brother, it was my brother's game on the GameCube. But he completed the game, so I was just roaming around in all the cars and yeah, like the hover car, and then if you like done too many things wrong, then the police would come, and then you got to try to outrun the police. And oh man, what a throwback! But you guys talking about sets that people have turned into modulars. There's also one on Rubricable that's that they've done with a Disney castle, and they've turned it into a costume store. I don't know if anyone's seen that. That looks really awesome. And if I had a city, that would be one of the first things I would get, I think.
Yeah, I've been looking at a lot of those ones, and because even like the big London or Tower Bridge, you can actually remodel that into like a little building as well. And it's just the thing which I was thinking this year is to sort of just take what we've got and try to extend the life of them. Yeah. So just build other mocks and things which are out there, because there's some really good stuff out there.
Yeah, some of the like alternate builds and that are really, really good. See, if you like, you can actually use the search feature with Rubricable. Obviously, it's not going to be on every set because not every set people upload their alternate builds. But if you go to like a reasonably popular set, there's a banner along the bottom of one of the tabs with like alternate builds, and then you can link it straight through there, so you can see if any sets that you might be taking apart have any alternate builds. So it's a good feature. Definitely worth a look, like you said, because then you can. It's cool seeing. I saw the one that you're building, Matt, and it does look really good.
It looks really good. And I mean, even some other things, because the fastest way I find it is you just type the set number in that you have and do a search for that, and then it will have the set there, and then it will have like all the alternate builds that you have for it. Because even some of the cars, like even that Mustang which came out a couple of years ago, I think there's like 20 or 30 different other builds. Some are free, some are paid. So it's just like, and some of them are actually really, really good.
Yeah, so I want to get the Mustang set just to build the like 2019 Mustang version.
You leave that Mustang alone. No, the Mustang is pure as it is. Don't touch it. Just build the normal one. It
comes in two versions, though, doesn't it? Because I personally, I put the Ram Charger on it.
I'll put the Ram Charger on it as well.
It comes in two variants, but there's a guy on Rubricable that's done the 2019 version using no extra parts whatsoever.
The 2019 version has got nothing over the old Shelby version.
Oh mate, you're clueless.
No.
You know nothing about Mustangs.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing.
What's actually? Do you know what? One of my favourite speed champions was the green Mustang that came out. I like that. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Did anyone do that?
I didn't get any of the 6 Adwise ones. Solo probably got it.
Which Mustang we're talking about? I've got about 5 different types of
the green champion one.
The green one. I don't know. I've got one down here and I've got 2 over there. So I've got probably. I still haven't actually built one though. I think we should the drag race one yet. I haven't built that one yet.
Okay. Yeah, because you went through a bit of a phase last year of constantly building.
Yeah. Let's not. Let's try not to bring back those flashbacks. That was a terrible idea. Never doing that again.
Yeah. We can try all this solo.
Yeah. Stupid people do stupid things, don't they?
Well, you live and learn, mate. You live and learn.
Yeah. Just never build speed champions.
Anyway, I tell you what's a good set that came out of the last lot of Star Wars movies was this thing. Anyone built one of these before?
Yeah,
Solo has.
I like this one. So you've done a lot of AT-ATs in your life. What do you think of this one?
It's all right. I think the new AT-AT is much better than that one, though.
Yeah,
because it's got too many gaps in the paneling, and there's no room on the inside of it as well. It's so big, and it's no room. It's so disappointing. But it looks good though. It does look good. It does look. I do like how they've done the face on the front. But
yeah,
I
think what I do like about it as well. I can't remember did I ever leave any figures in this. I normally do. There we go. Yeah, there's one. Other one we've got in here. It's just the one by the looks of it. These were good. The bomb things. If I just open this up and pull that off. This here, I tell you what I really like is the driver.
The driver's pretty cool.
There we go. There's the driver for that.
It's a cool figure.
It's really cool.
Just to say, Ninja with a brick.
AT-AT one. There we go.
Oh, it's Mars better.
Yeah.
Nah, just to say, Ninja with the bricks is out of here as well.
Bye, Ninja.
Bye, Ninja.
Take care, Ninja. Good to see you, mate. Thanks for popping in. So, here's the thing as well, folks. So I put a thing up in the week. Titanium, you might be interested in this. Look, there we go. There's the poster.
Oh. Yeah, that looks nice.
Yeah. I'll have to send you over some posters, actually, mate. Some Ninjago ones, because we've got quite a collection of them now. With the old magazines. In fact, I'll probably be buying the new magazine this weekend, folks. So watch out for that. Review maybe coming up next week. But yeah, who's everybody in the chat? All you lovely lot in the chat. What I want to know is, which one do you prefer? Do you prefer the original AT-AT driver, or do you like the new? Well, it's not an AT-AT. What is it, Solo?
AT-AT Pilot.
Pilot, yeah.
Yeah, what's the new one called, though? Because it's not an AT-AT, is it?
AT-M6.
Okay, the AT-M6, folks. Which is your preference pilot?
Spot the difference. Believe it or not, one is actually newer.
Let's have a look. Oh, we can't see. It's all blocky.
Is it? Oh, nah. Oh, wow. Yeah, one is newer. I obviously, to me, it looks all right on my screen. I don't know why it's going all like that for all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I don't know. You're throttling your broadband.
Nah, no one's.
Else.
Yeah, maybe my broadband's come down with COVID. Who knows? Nah. Hang on a second. Let me just try and sort this out. It should be. No one's on it. It's only me.
He said what? Sorry.
It's only me that's on it.
Okay.
It's me, you, and the community. That is it.
Yeah. Are you using your phone or are you using your home broadband?
No. Using the laptop. Always use the laptop for streams.
Okay. Well, audio-wise, you sound fine, mate.
Yeah.
We got someone new in the chat. Fooling with bricks. That's a good name. I like that. I like the older version personally. Yeah, I kind of do like the older version as well. I have to say, I do like the figure with the line going down his mask. Actually, talking of which, Solo, you know, I keep saying Psy then Solo. Psy, you know your Star Wars stuff, didn't you?
No, well, Solo knows more than me. Did you get us confused again?
No. I'm just wondering, right? Did they ever come out with a figure of Finn where he had the red lines going down his face? Was that everything?
No, there was a stormtrooper Finn as a polybag, but he didn't come with a helmet because I think the helmet would have been like they've put blood on minifigures before, but he didn't come with a blood-stained helmet. No.
You can buy one on 5-Star Toys. I think they've printed helmet.
It looks good.
Yeah, it does look really good. And it goes well with that polybag Finn that comes without a helmet.
Yeah. It's a good little polybag, I suppose, for free.
Yeah. Did that come with the game?
It came with the preview with the last Star Wars game.
Yeah. I'm so excited for that game to come out.
I know. We've played it, Halloween?
Yeah. When's it due to come out?
Sometime next year. I think it's been pushed back 3 times now, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's this year. It's September or October. I think it's September.
Yeah.
September 15th at the moment.
Yeah.
That's a huge pushback. That is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be out next week, I think it was. But yeah,
well, before that, it was meant to be out like November
last year.
Wasn't it? Yeah, because they started with all the codes on the sets. But
yeah, so disappointing. So disappointing. But
Well, would you prefer an early release Buggy game or wait and get a great game?
I would like
That's a
to.
very adult thing to say, Matt.
I would like to wait, but yeah, I'd rather the game for sure, and it builds up the hype and stuff. But
I never noticed the difference. Every game that's come out so far has had so many bugs on it. It's just become the normal.
I tell you what, right, you could go back to a time when they used to bring out just CDs and the games would have no bugs in them at all.
No bugs, no patches, no uploads, no. In it goes, bosh, off you go. None of this.
That's why they don't care so much, because they can fix everything remotely now.
Yeah.
That's it. That's why they invented, folks, Agile. Because it's just a means of just doing something very quick and then just fixing it on the go. At least that's what they like to tell you. Anyway, I've argued that to the kingdom come. Anyway, I tell you what, folks. Let's go into for one of our segments. We're an hour in now. It's time for a little segment, and I think this segment is going to be with my good friend Psy, and that segment is simply called the Eye of Psy. And Psy's gone missing. Come back, Psy.
I love that segment. That's awesome.
Oh, right, sorry. He just went like that and he disappeared.
My father once did the same thing. He left and never came back. So, you know.
can you blame him?
Did he point at his eye just before he left? He'll come back. The thing is, right, he's probably not even noticed that he's fallen off. Lorraine, if you're out there, tell him that he's not in the stream at the moment. Oh, that's funny. Anyway, everyone reacted to that. Yep, quite rightly so, everybody. Quite rightly so. BFAB, how's your editing coming along?
I think I'm almost done, but I think my video is going to be later than I planned it to come out. But it's very dreadful throwing a video together in like 3 hours. Like, I have a deadline that I'm trying to complete, and so a lot of it's just filler editing. You know, just so I can get the video out in time or closer to the time. So it might be a little late, but yeah. So,
right. Sorry, what happened?
Oh, I just wanted to make sure BFAB was watching and he was awake because it's a very important piece we're going to do. I did the one thing no one should do when they're on a live stream. I left my cursor on the top right of the screen where the X is, and I shut down all the web pages.
Done that so many times.
Yeah, I'm new to this. I've never done anything like this before. I'm sorry, guys.
Amateurs. All right, so what can you tell us, Si? What's been happening in the world of Lego news this week?
Well, in the world of Lego news, I'm sure a lot of people have already heard about the rumors of new Star Wars sets, including the giant UCS apparent Death Star. And I don't know, we were talking about this last night, and myself and BFAB and Tek have been talking about it a lot. And yeah, that was pretty cool. Loads of sets. We still don't know what they all are, but there's a lot of rumors. The other one that is pretty cool is the blacksmith shop, which we saw extra pictures of yesterday. So it comes with horses, new horses, awesome minifigures, and a light brick inside. So at the moment, they're the kind of big things that I've seen at the moment. They're teasing more and more bits of information on video as well. So that is pretty exciting. I don't know how many people are interested in video. I'm really interested in it because new minifigures and new theme is always cool.
Yeah, I'm intrigued by it. I'm interested to see what direction it will take.
You know, the weird thing is, so somebody pointed this out. So there was some images that got revealed on the website, and I think Falcon Fan pointed this out, that one of the minifigs or one of the drawings might be Prince. We don't know. So from what people are saying, and there's no actually confirmation, it might be a mix of characters that are meant to match a certain drama and possible celebrities. It's very confusing. I don't know how accurate that is, but at least we know we're getting animals that are stylized to, I don't know, different genres of music.
Yeah. Because the original thing was there was supposed to be your kind of classic pop stars, and I was under the impression from the 80s, and I know there was a Kylie Minogue. I looked into it more. There was a Kylie Minogue created as a minifigure specifically for her. I think for her birthday. So I don't think Kylie Minogue is actually going to be coming in this team, but there's an app coming as well. So, you know, I'm feeling in the next week or 2 weeks we're going to hear more, because I know somebody that's involved in it was teasing about it as well.
Yeah, I think on the 26th they're revealing some stuff. So January 26th.
Yes. So that's exciting.
And have they confirmed yet, Psy, when the new Ninjago set is coming out?
There was information today. I don't know if the US price was revealed today, but I don't know when the date is.
I think it's the 14th for VIP members.
Yeah, sorry.
Right?
I knew that. It was the 14th for VIP and the 1st of February for everyone else, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah, that seems accurate, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah.
That's right.
It's here. It is. I got it on the magazine.
Oh, hold on. Oh, we got a magazine.
Woo! Yeah, 14th.
Yeah, and then 300 US, which is good.
Well, Titanium, you might have to actually get a job now. I mean,
I'm definitely getting it. There's no doubt. Do you know what? I was almost going to get it. I was almost going to get the Millennium Falcon, and then I saw that come out, and I was like, well, that's going to work in my city. Where can I put the Millennium Falcon in my city? Nowhere.
Well, that being said, the Millennium Falcon and, you know, these things always are brought up. Like Disney Castle was supposed to like retire like 2 years ago. It is rumored that the Falcon is going to retire at the end of this year, but who knows? I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if they're going to bring out an 11,000 piece Death Star for like, you know, whatever, 700, 900, what was it?
$800, yeah.
Yeah.
800 US, yeah.
You'd have to think if they've got that sitting there, plus a Star Destroyer, plus a Millennium Falcon, that's a fair bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that is quite massive to say the least.
Oh, and sorry, there's the new Thor movie sets. They're going to be coming out. I'm not sure when. I think it's March-ish. But yeah. So there's new Thor movie sets coming too.
All right. Okay. I like a bit Thor. Anyway, I did order the new Thor mech, but I've got no idea where to get that, folks.
Are you guys going to get those new Avengers of Eternal sets?
Yeah, hell yeah. They look amazing.
Like, I don't know much about the Eternals line, but the sets look really interesting.
There's an Irish actor playing one of them.
Yeah, they're all. This is the Canadian book. So
what's he playing? Shamrock Man or something?
Yeah.
Don't freak out from the prices when they're Canadian. Our dollar isn't worth anything, right?
What is that? Sorry, what is that triangular thing? It looks like
that's
their ship.
There's the
late Star Destroyer.
But it's not very big. Like it says it's only what is it, like 22 centimeters long. So, but that one's got me intrigued the most.
Yeah, it's interesting. That red thing though, that looks like something out of the Black Hole. Remember that movie from back in the 80s?
No,
I think that's one of the main villains or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. The minifigure.
Corey, if you got Iron Man mixed with a Shadow Trooper, that's what you get. One of those.
Yeah, it kind of looks like the new Miles Morales mech because it's all just 1x2s going down the legs.
I think Psy's bought that recently. Psy, what did you think of it?
Of which I was looking at something.
The Miles Morales mech, the new Spider-Man mech.
I haven't opened it yet. I was going to open it today, and well, I will be opening it today. I'll make a video on it later on. But it looks more posable than some of the other mechs. But I got it for the minifigure mainly, obviously.
It's more posable. It's flimsy. It's hard to get standing up because the feet are just 1x3. I have it if you want to see it, but it's I'll get it.
You take your time, Corey.
Yeah, okay. I got a long way to walk.
Yeah.
So
if anyone wants to call it a break, now's the time.
Here's the Miles Morales. You'll see what I mean. I'll compare it to the new Captain America one here.
Oh, here we go.
So there's Miles Morales. There's Captain America. And you can just see, like, even in the feet.
Oh, God.
Right? Oh. So like the main draw for this one is obviously going to be the minifigure. The mech is really kind of, not that these mechs are super awesome, but like it's just lacking. Like they didn't put a lot in the legs, in the Captain America legs. They kind of beefed them up with some steel tiles.
Yeah.
It's very downhill.
The shield is awesome.
Yeah, well, that's like, it seems like there's one main draw per mech.
Yeah.
Shield, and then you have that brick built Thor's hammer with the other one, and then the minifigure with this one.
Absolutely. I wonder if these might turn up in sets in the future. Anyway, because Thanos is coming up in a set, and he was in a mech on his own. He was exclusive.
Like you have the dual molded legs.
Yeah.
Oh wow, Psy, tell me a little bit of history behind this minifigure.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know too much about the history behind him. I don't know if it's from Spider-Verse or from where.
He's from the Spider-Verse animated movie.
So is it from the?
I started watching that Spider-Verse movie, and I was just going to have it on in the background, and I started watching it, and I was like, blimey, this is a really good movie. This great animation.
Awesome
have you seen it, DC?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, we saw it when it first came out in theaters. We actually went out of town to go see it, like at Disney Springs.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, it was a great time.
Yeah, I got to be honest. The movie, the animation, it looks amazing. I was blown away by it. It was when I had the TV up here, folks. Or we'll come back, by the way, folks. I'm just constructing something for it. And I just had it there. I was sitting there. I was just building something. I thought, I'm going to stick it on, see what it's like. I'm sitting there. 20 minutes later, I'm like, oh my God, I've got to stop. I'll have to come back to it another time. I might watch it this weekend. Anyway, let's have a look. I think some people have been actually sending me some pictures. A certain Psy O'Connor has, a Jack Gallifrey Bricks has, and the lovely Miss Bricks has as well. Miss Bricks of Fun. So I tell you what I'm going to do, folks. I'll tee them up. We'll start talking. I'm going to give this a dust down as well. I think someone called Jack has just sent me a picture as well. Keep them coming in, folks, and I'll sort them out in a moment. But I'm going to be doing this one. Is anyone out there, you lovely lot out there in the chat lane, have you got this set? This is honestly one of the best Star Wars sets that I've got, the Tantive 4. And you need to get this, Tek.
It's just as though he's on mute.
Yeah.
Too late. Don't need it. Don't want it. It's retired.
Because you know what will happen? In about a year from now, you're going to buy some dude in Russia and pay 300 quid for it.
Oh my God, you hit me right on the head there. I write all of those sets. I just missed out from all of them. I got a road package this week, actually. I got 2 of the 20th anniversary Slave ones.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, yes. Oh, that's a great set. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to buy one wicked stands. I'm going to buy one of those stands for that Slave 1, because I'll tell you what, folks, the Slave 1 is a peculiar shape, and it's a peculiar thing to try and stand up. That's for sure. Anyway, let me see. While you've got fooling around, wise, there's been a success of idea sets like Pirates of the Barracuda Bay. Very good set. Solo's built that. I'm hoping Castle and Pirates will make a comeback. I think they will. I 100% think they will. And I hope they do as well. I think it's a theme much loved by many people.
Fingers crossed. Fingers
Oh,
crossed.
here we go. We've got some more.
Yeah. We got an older version of the Frisbee
That's
gunship.
the old one, yeah.
I played 14 one. I have 2 of these somehow. I think I got one from a friend, but figured I'd pull this out. Show it.
The OG one, that one is.
No, it's one before 2004, wasn't there? That's 14.
Yeah,
That's
that's
not
14. This was the second version. There was one before.
Oh, that's the second version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the bigger one out of the 3, wasn't it? I can't remember now.
I don't know.
I think the plates are mostly. I think it's construct. I don't think it's had too much change really.
I think that is because one of them was considerably bigger than the other one. I can't remember which one it was.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Right? I tell you what, right? This new Death Star, for that amount of money, it's got some serious amount of greebling. I'd drive you nuts, that will, wouldn't it? Be like miles and miles of greebling.
I can't wait. Honestly, that's so good.
Are you going to get it, Tek?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I don't think I'll get it straight away because I've got nowhere to put it. But yeah, hands down, I'll be getting that.
Yeah, I think I will as well.
Oh,
You
for
can,
sure.
you can have your Star Destroyer. I'm gonna get the Death Star.
Oh no, I want them both still, but
Yeah.
there's something about the Death Star. I know everyone says, "Oh, it's just a grey football," but like, oh man, 11,000 pieces. That's gonna be so cool.
You know, there's gonna be some small pieces with only $800 price tag though.
Lucky for you, Tek, you do have a girl that can buy it for you. Remember that.
I mean, what? You've got loads. I tell you what, Tek, get all your girlfriends together and they can all chip in and buy it for you. Share the love. You know what I mean?
Share the love.
Show BFAB how it's done.
Yeah.
That's the thing, folks. That's the thing. Anyway,
Hi, Lando, if you're watching. I'm joking.
He's gonna watch back the stream.
You're on someone. Change the subject.
I'll change the subject. I got this bad boy, Jay.
Ooh, that looks nice.
I managed to get one of them.
Yeah,
and they're pretty cool.
Those boxes look really good. I was looking at them in Tesco's today. Yeah. They look really cool.
Yeah. They're awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna be getting those eventually. I'm kind of saving them for when I go back to school. Just like a little $10 thing I can pick up every once in a while, every few weeks.
I have no idea what I was looking at. I didn't know what I was buying. So I was like, am I just buying a really interesting looking box or what? So I was like, I'll put that back.
I don't understand why they have a pot and an egg if they're having a big fight.
It's just a display, I think. Just a little.
Whoever wins gets the egg, Jay.
Yeah, I guess so.
You get the ostrich battle pack next week.
Yeah. I tell you, I've been tempted to buy those Prince of Persia sets with the ostriches lately. Really want them. I think I'll just get them. Although it's very hard to buy stuff from the UK at the moment because there's so much tax being jacked onto it now. I was actually thinking of buying stuff from Amazon Germany. I think I'll stick with Amazon Germany and just buy Prime from there.
I think that's only going to be a temporary thing, though, Si.
Really, I hope so, because all my eBay stuff always comes from the UK.
Yeah, I've been told it's only going to be a temporary thing at the moment until.
Oh, that's good. So,
so was the 70-mile-an-hour speed limit was a temporary thing. So who knows?
What does this do? Oh, it makes everything bigger. That's crazy.
You make
the hole. You can make the holes. No, there's a little. When I was moving the cursor again.
You're talking about the screen.
Yeah, everything is just giant London calling with loads of stuff, and I can't see anything else. How do you get it back? Oh yeah, there you go.
Give it a slap. That generally works.
The chatter, like, what's he talking about? I can't see anything.
I know what you mean, Si. I discovered that a month or so ago, and I was like, "Oh, what's this?" We got
Moto in the chat. He's just arrived in the chat, and also Brick Star Wars Boy 10 has also got to go as well.
Oh no way!
Take care, Brick Star Wars Boy. Well, I tell you what we do, folks. We'll do something new. I'll show you a few pictures that some people sent in to me, shall we? I think this is new. I don't know if anyone else has ever done this on a stream before. But anyway, let's share something out, shall we? Actually, I'll tell you what I need to do. Let's fire off an application.
Why is it so hot in there?
I've just got a message. Apparently, I've got a coffee has materialised outside, which is nice.
Do you have a little doorbell?
No, that's a good idea.
You got one of those little ring rounds outside your door.
Yeah, how do you know the coffee's there?
Because my wife, God bless her, has just messaged me saying coffee outside, kiss. So look,
she's a legend.
We'll prove the point, folks. We'll prove the point. Let me just do this. Look, I'll put it up here. See?
Wife reveal.
There's a massive world out here. Here we go.
Scary, don't go out there.
There we go. Voila. Here's one. It was made earlier. There we go.
Do you know what would suit you, Greg? I don't know if it would probably suit all of us, but I don't know if Bricky has it in his room beside him, but a nice coffee machine. It looked great in the background of your designer studio.
Oh, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Anyway, thank you, Gemma. Love you loads. You know that. Anyway, what was I going to do? Oh, yeah, I was going to show some pictures of some people that have sent some stuff in. So let me just find where I've just popped them. They won't be anywhere too far.
Also, the vintage bricks is heading off as well.
Bye, vintage brick.
Hey, take care. Thanks for coming in.
Hi.
I hope you filtered these photos, have you?
Have I done what with these photos?
Filtered them to make sure there's no.
I think he said if I felt them. I was like, what? What's going on?
Yeah, did you feel the photos?
I felt it. Yeah, Jack sent me about 50. Thank you, Jack. I only wanted one. But no, I do appreciate it. I picked my favourite one. Actually, I've got 2 Jacks there. That can't be right. Here we go. Who's that then? Oh, Buggy T one. Yeah, that's the one. Well, I tell you what, I thought it does look pretty cool, actually. What was that? A message from someone else. Yep. Gemma just saying, hope you like it. So do I.
Oh.
Anyway, who's this?
What have I done wrong? My missus never does that for me.
She use your wife all the time. That's why I say that.
She always asks you, do you want a drink? I've heard her.
Yeah.
Very rarely.
I got your back, Mrs. Solar.
Yeah, normally she gives it to me and gives me a slap round the head.
That's me on the Christmas list, yes.
That's called love, that is. Anyway, I'm going to share a screen. Here we go. Let's do the application window. And we'll go for that, I think. Yeah, here we go. So anyway, so everybody soon enough should start seeing some emojis. So here we go. This one was sent in by Jack. Jack who's been into his mocks. He does, and it's a cool mock. See if I can make that a little bit bigger for everybody. Make it a bit bigger. Here we go. Look at that. There we go.
Is that Gallifrey?
I'm not really sure, actually. I don't know who Jack is. I guess it is, yeah, Gallifrey Jackson. So yeah,
Gallifrey bricks, yeah.
Cheers, buddy. Let me just put the go to the comics. That's a really cool picture. I didn't know you was into your box, folks. And honestly, if you're ever interested, let me have your pictures on a Friday so I can know what you guys and girls have been building out there. Because I don't know, I just think this is a nicer way for me to immerse myself in the community. So anyway, so next up then, let's go to another picture, shall we? We've got that, so let's just make that a little bit smaller. Let's go into. Now, I would have thought that I could go to another picture. Maybe I can't. Anyway, let's do that. Well, that's handy, isn't it? I can't go. No, I can now for some reason or other. Yeah.
The banner was going to cross my face. You could just see my forehead. It was funny.
Right, let's do that again, shall we? Let's do another one. This is what I like doing. This whole thing's like an experiment. It really is. So anyway, this is that was Jack's Gallifrey Bricks. Thanks for sending that in, mate. I think it looks brilliant. That does. Tell us a little bit about the inspiration in the chat. This one came from Miss Bricks as well. I've got that set to build actually, and I'm liking the way Miss Bricks are fun. That you've gone a bit traditional and you've gone back to the old style of base. I'm liking that. There you go. So what it could have looked like if this set had come out last year, effectively. I'm liking the coat for the dog. That looks quite good. Let's have a look at that. Let's see if I can begin it. There we go. Look at that. How cool is that? Anyway. So anyway, there's that one. This one came in from quite a new YouTuber on the thing. A guy by the name of Psy O'Connor. It is, and he's constructed the new Mandalorian set. I wonder if there's going to be a review coming of that soon. It's quite good. I like that.
It's actually out on his web, his YouTube channel at the moment.
Oh really? Oh, I'm going to have to subscribe to that at some point.
Everybody should.
And I think that's it. Yeah, so we've got Psy O'Connor, which looks awesome. I'm liking that. And every time I look at that, I keep thinking it's like some sort of butterfly or a dragonfly or something.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
It does. It is. We got that from Miss Bricks of Fun, which I think looks awesome. Miss Bricks of Fun. Did you like that set, by the way? Because I'm actually going to do a speed build of that over this weekend. Because I'm gagging to throw some music down on some tracks of speed build. So I've got to do that. And there we go, folks. Anyway, as always, you beautiful people, thank you for sending those in. I think that was nice. As a nice little segment.
I sent you a picture. You're not going to feature mine.
Have you sent me one?
Yeah.
Oh, when did you send it?
Instagram.
Oh, that. But that's not a picture of a set, was it? That was just a picture of your room.
Oh, you said what you're building or something you've built. No, never mind.
Sorry, go back to the T's and C's. What did I say exactly?
You said something you're built. Well, show us what you're building or something you've built this week. But never mind. Don't worry.
You are not worthy.
Well, apparently not.
I must have thought it was a bit rubbish or so. Let's have a look at
You're
it.
clearly.
Let's have a look. I just thought he sent me a random picture of some boxes.
I was going to say, what did you think? I just sort of randomly was like just keeping you updated with what I'm doing, or
what I'm doing, folks. I'm just having a look just to make sure
it's
he's
not been explained. Greg, don't worry. It'll take you about 20 minutes to get back on the share screen thing. Don't worry about it. It's not that important.
There we go. So this one I'm going to show you, folks. I'm just saving it up. I'm going to think of a way of doing that a little bit easier, something a little bit more seamless. I just want to know if you guys fancy that idea of sort of spending a couple of minutes each week just going through a few of your pictures. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and of course in the chat. Anyway, let's take a look and see what Tek sent me.
No, it's not.
I'm not going to build this up, folks.
I've made this.
I feel like it's going to be a shirtless photo. I feel like that.
I'm not going to build it up because I'll only let you down, and you're all unsubscribed to me. You really will. Anyway, basically what we'll do is we'll take a look at something that Tek was building that he didn't build quite right originally. Anyway, we can but try, can't we? So anyway, so let's share an app, shall we? Here we go, and here it comes. Here we go, big build up. Boom, boom, boom. So this is Tek's room. I mean, I'm saying that most women in the southeast of London have seen this picture. So, just for all you ladies out there, to relive your nightmare, there we go. There it is.
Oh, dang.
And there you go. There's a frisbee made out of Lego, effectively. Looks all right, actually. It looks nice. Looks nice. I tell you what, Tek, 10 out of 10 for your sticker application, mate. You made a nice job there.
Thank you. Yeah, I was actually really chuffed with my sticker application. I'm very hit and miss. With,
it's a bit wonky, but it's all good.
It wasn't that good. Anyway, so there we go, folks. Hope you enjoyed that. That was nice, wasn't it? See a bit of what Tek's about. And anyway, let's not share that anymore, shall we? Here we go. Back to the original 10 again. Anyway, let's go through the chat. We've got Mama's Bricks out there. Hello, Mama's Bricks. Hope you're well. Hope you've had a good day. Welcome to the weekend. A Tease for Life is out there as well. A Tease, how are you doing? Psy, is a Tease back to college at all?
Secondary school. They shut it all down, so it's remote learning from. Well, they should have been back last week, so everything's shut down, and even the creches and the special needs schools are closed down as well. So no one's going anywhere. Yeah, so she's happy enough.
It's at home. It's quite nice. The only thing, folks, the only warning I've got for everyone in this part of the world now is that everyone's going to have a hell of a heating bill come the springtime. Bloody hell! I mean, my heating is constantly on at the moment, other than at night, of course. I keep myself warm at night, and I'm well insulated. Put it that way. But during the day, because I'm working from home now, it's like the heating's on all the time.
So, no, except for Solo. Look, he's dying.
I'm sweating here. I just checked the radio to make sure it wasn't on, and it's not on. It is really hot in here.
Is that like you're red? Oh my god, you are red. Oh my.
You look like beef after a tanning bed.
Beef have got him discount.
I've had COVID. I don't need it again. My God, it's just hot in here.
Jarbricks is sending code. I don't know what it means. Villa 1, Liverpool 2. It's code for something.
I love Jarbricks. He's such a Liverpool fan. He did do too well the other day, though, did they, Jar? Blimey. Anyway, Gallifrey Bricks. Hello. Gallifrey, thank you for sending that in to me. The one thing I love about Psy being on the stream with me on a Friday is that he actually knows everybody's real names.
Like this.
Some people want their name said out, but Jack, he has his name on
what's that?
Instagram.
It's made out of a record, like a vinyl record.
No way.
That's so cool. Yeah,
I got it for Christmas, but I came late, so I actually just got it yesterday.
Well, he's frozen.
It's so cool.
Oh, he's back.
Right?
That's so cool.
They cut it out of a record, and it's actually pretty dope.
The Boba Fett looks good.
Yeah. I hope it was a crap record.
Yeah, I don't. It doesn't say which record it was. So it's probably the Who or
Probably the Bee Gees or ABBA or something like that.
Yeah.
Well,
like the Bee Gees.
well, ABBA have got some good
Can
songs.
someone tell me why he put his hand up? It looks good. I like it.
I don't know what
Anything else you want to flex? Hold on. Are you going to show us the set that you've built? You know the Fred Flintstone figure.
It does kind of look like Fred Flintstone.
Yeah.
Fred Flintstone's been down the pub with Psy O'Connor.
It's the hair. The hair does it. No, but they kind of all go together with the trees and like you got two different scenes. But these Death Eaters or whatever they're called, Dementors.
The Dementors, yeah.
They're really cool. The dual molded.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
And, got all the Expectro Patronum stuff. Yeah, here's the other two from the room requirements. I think those two go with that. Right?
Yeah.
Kind of get them all. I can see those pieces being worth something later on in time.
Oh yeah.
I've also got to ask you, Corey, is that an FX lightsaber on your shelf there?
No, this is Galaxy's Edge.
Oh, it's your Galaxy Edge one.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's like the custom. I just knocked over my Porsche. The good thing it's Technic; it's not going to break. But yeah, this is from Galaxy's Edge, but the batteries are dead in it right now. But this one you can like switch the crystal out to make different colors of the blade.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
So, it was expensive, but it's something I'll never forget.
Is it a bit fat? You must have big hands to use that.
I'm a little guy. It's all in how you use it. It's not the size, Greg.
Exactly.
It's not the size. Oh my goodness, I was worried for a second.
Folks, if you believe that, you believe anything.
That's Corey listening to BFAD too much. That is.
Oh, hold on. Look, we've got a new BFAB picture.
Ah!
Sexy.
BFAB looked like that once, and only when that photo was
He
taken.
doesn't look like that now.
It was taken 4 months ago, okay? I shaved off my hair and my beard, so I do look really different.
What about Tommy's rewind there, BFAB? I saw you pop up in that video.
Yeah.
Hey,
Dark Bricks asked a question, and the
That
answer
was-
for me is yes.
Ah,
Yeah, and with the Boulder Blaster coming, I'll have Kai, and then with the Ninjago
go,
City
Noah.
Gardens, there'll be Woo.
Can you tell me what's special about these gold figures?
They're exclusive, and they're to commemorate the 10th anniversary.
Oh, so I've got to start buying the sets now that I've got them in, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, brilliant.
and the printed tile.
Yeah. Every single one of them has a printed tile. Yeah, this Jay looks pretty good, and then he gets the mask from his season 12, and then Cole, same thing except season 13 mask because that was his season, and then season 14 is supposed to be a Lloyd season, so he got this new hair with headband combo. I do kind of wish he had a gold half mask there, but it's still good.
Yeah. And who's left to come after that? Is it Woo? And are they going to do anyone else?
Woo and Kai are Woo will be available in the Gardens, and Kai is available in the Boulder Blaster, and he has the season 11 mask. And then Nia and Zane should come out in the summer sometime.
Oh, Mia is coming, is she?
Yeah,
That's pretty cool. Do you know where she's coming in?
I don't. I just know that that's not a box that has it. But there's collect them all, and
cool.
I have to buy some of these then.
there's Nia right there,
Yeah.
and then there's Zane right there.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so Nia's gonna have some sort of hair piece. It might just be her hair. It might be a hair headband combo, and then Zane is going to have the Forbidden Spinjitzu hood.
Are these completely random in the box then, or you actually know what?
No,
to get?
you know which one you get. So like, Tournament of Elements has this one, and then each of them.
What about the brown? What about the brown ninja? Is he not going to get a gold?
Unfortunately, no.
I love him so much.
I hope he appears in a set sometime this year.
I have
It'd be
one.
nice
I
to see him
have-
again.
See you later,
Where do I
Pixar.
have him from?
Take it, buddy.
I got him. I think he was in the temple, wasn't he? He was in the
Yeah,
temple.
he was in the Temple of Erjitsu, and then there was
Yeah.
a version in the docks, and then there was also a version in a polybag.
I couldn't afford to get the temple, so I was able to get all of the ninja on bits and pieces, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, those are the deep stone versions.
Yeah.
Take care, Brixo. Good to see you, mate. Have a good one. I'm wondering, right? I'm wondering if I get the new Ninjago set, I'm going to do things in reverse. I'm going to get the new Ninjago set, and then I'm going to build the one that came out in the middle. What was that? The docks.
The dock.
Yeah, the docks.
Yeah, the dock. And then I'll build the city after that.
Yeah.
But I just don't know. When I build it, I don't know whether I'll do a live stream it, but I just literally do a full day or something like that. I don't know. That could be an interesting one. It could also kill me as well.
Yeah, I know. I know that when I get it.
Random. Oh, that was it. Yeah. Where's the fix?
Let's see. I gotta find my Dareth.
That is Dareth. He's the brown ninja. He's not actually an official ninja. He's out of focus a little bit there. And then this is one of my favorites, the Postman. He's pretty cool.
He was funny in seasons 1 and 2. Seasons 1 and 2 is brilliant.
Yeah, he appeared in the last season, I think, as well.
He's appeared in pretty much every season. He just makes like a little cameo.
That's the proper Misako. Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like this new version's just gonna have a coat on her. Other than that, it's kind of the same.
Who else is there? Oh yeah, Wu. He's a nice Wu.
Oh yeah, that's a nice Wu. Yeah.
Ooh.
Hope Beefab's not checking my nails. They're clean anyway.
He's really, really, really good.
He's good, yeah.
Actually, he matches your outfit tonight.
Yeah.
If you grew a long beard, you look like Master Wu.
When I grow a beard, you give out to me. So.
Actually, you would look good with a Master Wu beard. Folks, tell me this, right? Tell me the chat, right? Do you think that Psy would look good with a Master Wu beard? I think he would. That just looks like you got a spot on your head now.
Yeah.
Ah, you're rotten.
Oh, it's all over the camera. Oh, wipe it off.
I love you, Psy. Right, what was I going to do? I tell you what. Okay, here's the thing then. Here we go.
Yeah.
Is he the same one? Oh, he's
This
a
is
different one.
Yeah, this is the original Dareth that came in a little poly bag in 2014.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's
cool,
fighting he's fighting an Nintroid in that, is he?
Yeah. The Dareth versus Nintroid poly bag.
Yeah.
Titanium. I watched the end. I think it was season 3 last night.
Yeah.
I was kind of flicking between that and Sarah Starbrick's stream. Please do check out Sarah Starbrick's, folks. I think she's streaming tomorrow at 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock, I think. Anyway, do check her out, folks. But anyway, go and take what I was going to say. So I was watching the end, and it was the one where you had the big stone warrior versus Cole's sort of driller car, bigger car, whatever it was.
Oh yeah, that little short. Yeah.
It was really dramatic. I found the whole thing was just very dramatic. It was very good because I don't think it was a short. It was a proper. It was part of the cartoon. It might be in the end of season 3 or something like that. And what's his name? Lloyd had to take on his dad, but he kind of bottled it.
Oh yeah, that's the end of season 2.
Yeah. Oh, is that season 2? Because the seasons are a little bit jumbled up, aren't they? And you're welcome, Sarah. But love your stuff. I'm going to be on at 4:30 tomorrow because I didn't want to overlap too much because I want to watch your stream. So anyway, so I was quite shocked how dramatic it was. Like you could really tell the actors were getting into the story.
Yeah. Here's that Lloyd from that particular era.
Here we go. Here's that Lloyd. There he is.
Yeah.
So this is just as he sort of took some serious hormone tablets and grew up very quick.
And then you have Overlord as well. Garmadon Overlord. Yeah. Looking good.
Yeah. Oh, that is good.
That was my first Garmadon.
Was it?
Back in the day.
I'll tell you what, folks. You never forget your first Garmadon. You really don't.
Is that the same?
CC, are you going to be streaming at all? You got any streams? You're one of my favourite streamers.
Thank you.
You got any streams coming up soon?
Yeah, so Sunday I'm hoping to put a stream together. I say hoping because with the new PC, like it's been a little difficult for me to, I guess, do my normal setup. Usually I stream with this microphone, and for some reason the the computer's not picking it up as a mic. So I may just for Sunday have to go back to my laptop until my new mic comes in. Should be here by next Thursday. So usually I stream on Thursdays and Sundays.
Okay, good stuff.
Yeah, stream. Woohoo!
I think we need to get an update from Guava because I'm never quite sure what he's doing. Watching Guava, he just looks like he's sitting or standing there doing the washing up or something.
The camera angle isn't great for the Lego building, but I am.
Not really. The camera angle is on you. I can't see anything else other than you've got some nice blankets behind you. And
yeah, I might click off the camera in a minute and just go have a nap. You know?
Come on, show us what you built then, Guava. Come on.
I think it's just the underside to the. It looks like a mini Death Star, actually.
It does. It does, 100%.
It's the underside to the middle of the Falcon, I think. So I'm just building all the undersides at the moment, and then it'll be the top bit. Yeah, it's mini Death Star.
I like it. Are you enjoying the build? Because some people say it's really boring, but from what I've seen from your update, it's quite exciting.
Yeah, no, I've really been enjoying it. Like I said, it's just really meticulous. You have to be really careful you don't mess any of it up. But maybe that's just me. I'm just being super careful. But yeah, it's been really enjoyable so far. And there's so much to build.
Well, there is. It's a blooming massive set. Now, what did you think of the Ghost? Have you finished it?
No. So I was going to do another stream today finishing it, but I didn't get a chance to. I probably will be doing one next week to finish it. But yeah, you've got yours as well, yeah?
Well, mine's flying over at the moment from New Zealand, folks. So this in transit. I wasn't going to get it. Go back 10 days ago or whatever. Oh, hold that thought, Titanium. I wasn't going to get it. And then we're on a stream, and a Brickhard said, "Oh, he fancied it. He fancied the cost. It was that or the Slave One." But anyway, to cut long story short, he ended up getting the Slave One. So I don't know when Brickhard's going to be streaming that or just building it, but watch out for that, folks. He's a top guy, he really is. And so I said, well, if he doesn't want it, I'll have it then. So that's kind of how that deal came to be. So anyway, Titanium looks like he's chomping at the bit to show us some Ninjago stuff. So let's take a look, shall we?
Oh yeah, this is a flex. This is Elemental Masters, all the different figs, and then these are the 3 new ones for this year.
Oh, that one at the bottom there looks like one of the CMF 21 figures, the Castaway.
Yeah, that's Belobo, the Master of Nature.
The Master of Nature. Oh, very nice.
Yeah. So these were the 3 new ones that come in the Tournament of Elements set this year.
Who's the dude at the end with the fuzzy hair? I'm liking that.
Oh, this is Jacob, the Master of Sound.
Oh man,
that's without hair gel.
Yeah, and then this is Gravis, Master of Gravity. And then you have the other 8.
Gravity. God, that's ironic.
These are the other 8. And then we're
who's the bloke with the white judo top and the glasses? I'm liking him.
Oh, that's Griffin Turner, Master of Speed.
Yeah, I thought he was. I've seen him running around in the comics. Now, who's the bloke with the cowboy hat? He looks good because he looks like he reminds me of Takeov's.
He has 2 names.
Yeah, this is he was known as Mr. Pale in the show.
Oh, I'm liking him.
But Ultra Agents fans will recognize him as Invisible, one of the criminals from Ultra Agents.
I'm liking him. Titanium, you're gonna have to message me what set I can buy him in.
Oh, you won't. He'll be hard to get. Jay, explain where he came from. I don't think Greg heard him.
He came from an Ultra Agent set back in, I believe, 2015. I want to say. So
the thing is, Ultra Agent sets are cheap in general. They really haven't gone up in value. So you'd have to buy them on the aftermarket. But
yeah, he's a little bit expensive, but not too bad. Same with Tox. Yeah. She was also in an Ultra Agent set.
She had 2 names too, didn't she?
Yeah, Toxikita was her full name, but they just called her Tox in the show.
Yeah. I love that team so much. Ultra.
Good stuff. I'm liking it. I didn't realise you know so much about Ninjago.
Oh yeah, I have the guys as well.
Oh man!
Who did I put away? I put someone back there.
Why did I not know this of you?
I don't know. Because Jay's the Ninjago guy.
Oh,
But, I have some of my other agents in boxes still. That's why I've only got her.
I need to do a Ninjago flex. I tell you what I need to do as well. I need to do a Ninjago stream. I need to do a Ninjago stream, folks. I tell you what, Jane, tell me, what is your favourite, your favourite golden figure that you've bought in the new sets? And I'm going to go and buy it tomorrow.
Of the three that I have so far, I think Cole would probably be my favorite. I think Cole looks really good.
Like Cole.
But then Jay is also really good, and he comes in the better of the two sets.
Oh, okay. What set does Jay come in?
Jay comes in Zane's Titan mech. So I'll pull that off the shelf here in a second.
Oh, that is the set I do want. Actually, that's quite reasonably priced at 55 quid. But I tell you what, folks, I got this. Here's my little flex. At least I think it is anyway. It's just a book. There we go.
Yeah, that's a good book.
I love these books. Honestly, folks, do you know what I love about them? Is that you ain't got to read them. You just look at the lovely pictures in them. And let me show you. Let me show you a set that I've got that I'm desperate to build. And it's this one. And this comes with the big stone warrior as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely desperate to build that. I am. Like I am just about any other set. But this, and I tell you, here's a set that I've always wanted. Not a lot of people know this, but it is actually a guilty pleasure of mine. Other than Psy O'Connor being a guilty pleasure, this one is as well. Here we go. This set here, I've always wanted that.
Yeah. Oh, I have that. That's on a shelf.
Can you show it? Because and let me know.
I actually think I built that on one of the previous.
Yeah, you did.
So
I remember saying then, I wish I had it. But here we go. Anyway,
Jay, is that the set that Eye Patch Jay comes in?
No, it's not. It's the set that Doubloon, Clancy, and Zane come in. That Zane is actually exclusive.
What set does Eye Patch Jay come in?
It came in the Misfortune's Keep.
I really want him. I don't have him. I think he's.
Jar, what does that make me?
What?
I was just saying to Jar, what does that make me? We're all being characterized. Oh, that's funny. Oh, Sarah Starbrick. So Sarah Starbrick's okay, but tired of first week of homeschooling. I take my hat off to anybody who's doing homeschooling at the moment. And do you know what? I even love you even more that you're here tonight. Oh my God, that looks amazing.
Yeah, it's such a unique vehicle too.
Is it me? If you turn it around like that, that's it, hold it there, it just looks like a giant light bulb. And the face of it looks like, the boat looks like a cross between a boat, obviously, and Poe Dameron's black and orange X-Wing TIE Fighter.
Yeah, they had that orange color scheme, the Pirates. And then there's, I don't have it in here, but there's a little like barrel with a piece of dynamite that you can drop out of here. So that's why that features in there. Then, of course, the cannon works and these stud shooters work as well. You have the giant thing here. And then if you look at it from the other side, you can see there's a big hole in the balloon. But you don't notice that from most angles.
True.
Have a good one, Vintage Brick. Thanks for tuning in, mate.
This is one of those ones that I got slightly early, actually. They were at a Walmart somewhere, and I went and got them.
Oh,
Good
nice.
pieces for the balloon on top. How rare are those?
I'm not sure.
Probably
I don't.
pretty rare because I don't think I've seen them in that color.
Yeah, they're not in many sets, and I think they're exclusive in that color, but I can check.
I've
But,
got
also,
air balloon pieces.
I've definitely got some of those pieces, but I don't think I have that set. So maybe I do. I just don't realize.
So
but here's the.
Did you like that? Did you like that mech, that new one? Because it looks like a transformer.
Yeah, this one is awesome. I love it. Some people don't like these little shoulder things, but I think they're fine.
Oh, I like them. They remind me of the 80s.
Yeah, it looks like a Gundam.
And then they've got the knees, of course.
What's
the
a
knees?
Yeah, what is that? You said CC. What is a Gundam or what?
Oh, Gundam. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's like the Japanese version of Transformers, basically.
I thought you said a Dum-Dum.
No, Gundam.
I know what that is.
Oh, okay.
A good game as well.
Yeah.
There's a place.
Yeah,
I
so-
like the colours. That blue is that like a sandy blue or something?
Yeah, it's like a lighter blue and also a sand blue. There's some sand blue and some light blue interspersed in. So like here's the light blue, but then this is the sand blue. Oh, looks great. But I just looked up the balloon pieces, and they are exclusive in that color to that set. It seems the most common color was white. And there were a few other colors: black, red, dark purple, lavender, magenta. In a lot of the Friends sets, it seems.
Yeah.
If you're really desperate for them, you can get them in the Troll set as well.
But I think this is the best build of the wave.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Greg, right? The color scheme is so cool.
Yeah,
And there was there's a new
good.
Zane figure in it as well. I gotta dig him out.
And I like Zane as well. It's just Jay's my favourite figure because he's blue, he's electric. I love all
No, but
that.
he's got a great personality too.
Yeah. I mean, you get the best of both worlds with this then. Jay and Zane.
Cool. AandAHobbies, aka Corey, have you got any Ninjago?
I do. I got built. I have Jay's fighter, that ship. but-
Stormfighter.
Yeah, I got that one, and I got the white guy. I got this. That's your
Mwah.
poster there, Greg.
Oh, I bought that one the other day. I got that the other day. Check out my recent haul, folks.
So I got that one that I'm going to be building at some point, and I got this one on clearance. I got that for like $9.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Well, I managed to pick that up for about 11 quid. I think Paul, my mate, bought it for me.
Yeah, and then I got the white mech. I got the blue ship. I think got the. I really want the Destiny's Bounty, but I'm not sure to get the new one because it's cheap, or to go back and get an older one for more money.
The new one is good. I will say that. It's very good.
Oh,
It may not be the movie bounty, but it's still good. But here's the new Zane. I think he looks great. And he's kind of a legacy version of the seasons 5 and 6 suits. And the added bonus is that you get his hair in this set. You get his newer hair in the silver color, which is new color for this year.
Ice, baby.
He looks great.
He does.
It's nice. It's nice
He's
to have
quite
his
funny
hair
as well.
falling.
He's a funny guy.
Yeah, and then it also has a couple ghosts. I'll get those guys out too. To go on mute for a second because they're buried in here.
So Solo, have you built any? Have you built anything that you're going to be reviewing for this week? You're on mute, Solo.
No. I'm going to cut all the rest of the stuff I just said out. The only thing I've got done at the moment is the Technic Ferrari. That's it at the moment. That's all I've really had a chance to do, to be fair. So
have you built it properly this time? Just saying, like.
I've turned it round. I just got to dig out the pipes from somewhere. I'll put them in a box somewhere, and I can't remember where I'll put them. So I've got to find them. So I'll do it later.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
So
now, what's this figure? Tell us about this figure.
this is a legacy version of Gultar, who is one of the ghosts from season 5. Looks very good. Very good. It's got a new face print, which I'll show you in a second. Got the nice newer armor piece, hat in purple. Nice to see that return.
Is it me, folks? Right? Is it me? But I think Ninjago, on the quiet, is very steadily creeping up to be my favourite theme.
Yeah, it's a great theme.
I think it is as well, Psy. So I reckon in our next backlog we should do a Ninjago themed one.
Ooh, awesome.
Yeah, and then this is Soul Archer, and I say that in quotes because it doesn't really look like Soul Archer. The face print between them is shared, as is the torso print and the ghost tail. And Psy, you'll actually see this in that Cole versus Ghost Warrior set you have. It's the same figure. He's just labeled Ghost Warrior instead of Soul Archer. But this is a nice fig. Looks good. Yeah. So
because I don't have that figure. Now I do.
Yeah, so the mech doesn't have too many figs, but I still think the figs are good, and the mech is good. for sure.
Yeah.
Really clean look.
I'm going to buy that next tomorrow, maybe. Because it's a fairly, I mean, it's because it's £55. How many pieces is it? Because that's a fairly decent price.
How many pieces is it? It's
840. That there in the chat. Tell me, what sets would you recommend that I buy for Ninjago? Because I love a bit of Ninjago.
All of them.
The Destiny's Bounty is really nice. Like,
yeah, that is another good one.
Well, there is a possibility that I might be getting that very soon. Tune in to tomorrow's stream for that one, folks. We've got creativity out there in the house. He goes, the mech looks super. It really does, mate, doesn't it?
Might as well pull this off the shelf too.
Oh, what do you got here?
Oh, yeah.
This is the new bounty, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the latest version.
Yeah.
The legacy version. It looks.
I'm gonna buy it.
Great. Yeah.
I tell you what, folks, not going to give too much away here, but Argos was selling that for £80. It normally retails at 125.
If Lego had it in stock right now, I'd buy it right now, but it's out of stock.
Yeah.
Well,
it's a good set.
I like the way the sails go up.
Yeah, and it can fly.
What are those things on the kind of pointing downwards?
They're a little like rocket engines, so you can see in there a little bit. There's these cones to represent the little rockets that propel it upward, and then as well as like these two boosters in the front that they pop out when you pull these little fins down.
It does look good. I tell you what, is it me right? But is that a dragon's head at the front? Does that look cool or what?
Amazing.
Yeah, it looks great. It's a nice buildable dragon head.
It's very cool. It really is. And any good figures come with that as well?
It comes with the legacy suits of the 4 main ninja, a legacy Wu, and then a new Samurai X Nia and a young Lloyd, which let me try and find young Lloyd here. Here's a young Lloyd. He's probably the best figure.
Yeah, you've got to be honest. Young Lloyd was a bit annoying though, wasn't he, in the cartoon?
Yeah, and you'll this face print will appear again on the young Lloyd that's in the Ninjago Gardens, but the torso print, I'm assuming, will remain exclusive, at least for now.
No,
the young Lloyd.
I've got a question for Titanium, and this is a question again for the chat. I love questions for the chat. But this new set that's coming out from Ninjago, right? Does it feature at all in the films, or does it feature more in the cartoons?
Well, just to point this out, young Lloyd and the Ninjago Gardens will have this same torso print with just short legs and his new hairpiece, which is nice. But the new one, I think it leans more into the films. It takes inspiration from a lot of the different locations in the films, but it's not completely show accurate. It's more in that style of Ninjago City that we see in the movie, because they kind of transfer that over to the show as well. But yeah, so
yeah, that's very cool. Cool. We've got Lego Fan UK in the house, folks. Do check out his channel. I'll tell you why. One, he's a pretty good guy, as it happens, and secondly, he's been interviewing some pretty cool YouTubers from around the Lego YouTube sphere for a while now. I've just gotten onto it. I'm a bit of a late comer to it all, but they're really good. So I've been enjoying those, Martin. We've got Cabbage Face in the house as well. He says, I arrived early at the restaurant. The manager said, do you mind waiting a bit? I said, no good. He said, take these drinks to table 9.
Hey, Tommy Seabricks.
It's a terrible joke. But anyway, we love him for those. And we've got Tommy C. Bricks in the house. Tommy C. Bricks, welcome to the stream, mate. This is
Tommy.
What's up, Tommy?
Hey, Tommy.
It's good to have you here. So yeah, anyway, let me know how your days are going, folks. How's your first week being back at work been? If of course you are back at work, days, of course. And if you're a teacher of some sorts or something like that, let me know how you're coping with it all as well. And also as well, let me know down maybe in the comments or just in the chat, whatever, because I can't see everything. But I do love this the tantive board, the sections that come away from it, everything like that. I do think it's really good. And if anyone out there has actually built it, let me know what you think about it as well. I think it's a great set. Now, who have we got here? Corey, have you actually built this set? The
The Tanta 4?
I mean, you're not a Star Wars fan if you haven't built it.
I don't think there's something out from the last 2 years that I don't have.
Oh, there we go. I mean, I tell you what, you build your stands very similar to mine. It's got to be similar.
Yeah, that's just this is the only part that I don't really like about it is how you can see all the Technic in through the engines. And they're like from here forward is great, but just in here they've kind of like from the back it looks really impressive. It's just when you're looking at the side there, right in through.
Nice one, Joff.
But again, like I gotta have everything. I'm a completionist now.
Yeah, I love it. I really do like the Tentacle. I just love it, the fact that there's 11 rockets at the back of it. It was fantastic.
Yeah, and I like how they're all kind of different. Like they're not just build 11 of them. They kind of each have their own little uniqueness about them.
Oh god, there's a lot of greebling in those.
Well, it is a beautiful set. One
Yeah.
that was close to being labeled UCS, I think, and then
It was. Good application of the sticks there. Could you show us the cockpit area?
Oh yeah,
because these are big Lego parts. These are, folks. They're massive.
Those
absolutely ginormous.
Right. And get it up without breaking it.
Drop it.
Don't drop it. It's a terrible idea.
That's good. I tell you what's a terrible thing. This joke here. Here, check that out for a joke, folks. Blimey.
Oh god.
Anyway, thanks for showing us that, Corey, and thank you, Gallifrey Bricks, for putting a terrible image in my head.
There's the new X-Wing too there, Greg. It goes pretty well with it. It's the same color scheme.
Oh, blimey, he's putting them all out of the hat here. I'm telling you, you want to get some soon.
No, I got them. I found these ones a week before their release in the store up here. So I got all of them.
So what do you think of it then? Do you think it's good?
It's good for what it is. It's like for somebody like me who likes bigger, better UCS, more expensive. I like to give Lego all my money. I'd rather have the detail and the size, but for what it is, like I understand what they're trying to do with it, and I'm glad that there's going to be people that now can afford to get an X-Wing for some years. But there's like the landing gear. There's no reason for that. There's a couple things about it that like there's no reason for R2-D2 to sit up so high. You could really sit him down a little bit.
The same landing gear as the Razor Crest. Rubbish.
Yeah, but you can't like it doesn't fold in. It's just there, right? Like you have to mod it. Take this plate out and then put.
Yeah, why don't they use a ratchet joint on that like they did with the other ones?
Because if you take this out of the nose, it makes this entire section really weak.
Yeah, no. What I mean is like the old ones, they just had a Technic bit with a ratchet on it, and it just folds. It just folds up.
Because it costs more money, Solo. That's why.
Oh god, 10p more.
Yeah, Tommy Seabrooks did a good video on like modding. He does a few actually.
Yeah,
but
I actually watched it.
Yeah, it's really good. You should check it out if you want to make that set. If you maybe haven't got an X-Wing.
Yeah, he did a couple things with the engine bays in here. Like to give away all the stuff that he did, but he did a couple things with the engines back here. He really did something with R2-D2 sitting up too high. So
yeah, and then you've also got to buy a smoke machine, and then it just looks really good.
Is it a smoke machine or a vapor? Look, this is another set. This is another one of my wish list. It's got a funny name, this one, isn't it?
Yeah, the Ronin Rex. Yeah, this is a great set, and I think it's possible now that we could see a legacy version of this.
That would be good.
Because they have that Ronin figure in the new Ninjago Gardens, but I think that eventually he'll come out in a legacy set, a smaller one, and maybe it could be of this. I think it'd just be a cool vehicle to have a new one of.
Yeah, I'm liking that, mate. That is very, very cool. Liking that. I don't know if I've ever asked you this. It's the most boring question you can ever ask anyone who's into Lego. But have you specifically got a favourite Ninjago set, Titanium?
Temple Verjitsu would be one that I put up there. Built that last week. Another one be the Monastery from Legacy. A lot of the Legacy sets are really good. I think so.
Yeah.
And then
hey,
like
Ollie's in the house. Hey, Ollie.
the Dragon Pit, Diesel Knot, Land Bounty's pretty good. There's a lot of good Ninjago sets. I don't think I could really pick, but usually I'll just say like Temple of Air Jitsu because it looks really good on display.
The thing with Ninjago, you can really appreciate the sets without knowing a lot of the backstory from the show.
Yeah,
Like
there's a lot of good stuff.
Show, but there's too much, right? There's too much for me to catch up on them too into the Star Wars Marvel stuff. But you can still appreciate the sets for being good sets.
Yeah.
So bang for buck, I think they're brilliant value as well. I mean, compare Monkey Kid, for the love of God, to Ninjago. There's no comparison for.
Well, Lego owns Ninjago, right? So the licensing and stuff is kind of down on that.
That is a thing, folks. Like I always say to everyone here, if you wanna subscribe, right, please do check out everyone in the panel. Like I keep saying, obviously all their details are down in the description below. And please do check out each other's channels who's in the chat as well. Talking of which, we've got the lovely Ingrid Wynn in the chat. Hey Ingrid, hope you're having a good Friday.
What are you doing, Tek? It looks like you're tasting it. Is that like a scratch and tasting? You're muted too.
We can't hear you.
You're muted.
You're muted.
It smells like American money. It really doesn't smell very nice.
Oh,
Are you licking it?
It doesn't stop you sniffing it anyway. Do you
Oh.
lick it?
As a packet, that was why.
That was kind of hot.
Yeah.
I must admit, I'll have to go.
Right, rewind that later and watch it backside.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Slow-mo.
Be alone.
Like
Tek,
slow-mo
are you wearing a
technique.
Lego hat?
I am. I'm wearing the Lego Levi's Dots hat.
That's awesome.
But I only got it because of the Dots pack, and it was like £30. So I actually bought 4 because of the Dots pack. So
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I'm liking it.
You didn't hear him saying he bought 4.
yeah, I bought 4.
What you got in that bag?
That's the Dots pack that comes with it.
Was it? I've not seen one because I went to go and buy a cap the other day, but someone had bought them all, so I didn't get one.
Oops. I'll give you the cap. I'll give you the cap. You just can't have the Dots pack that comes with it.
Oh yeah, I'm not interested in the dots. I actually bought a hat today simply because everyone's going to get COVID hairstyles soon. So I've got like a baseball cap. I'm a bit of a New York Yankees fan on the quiet, folks. Because all my family, well, 99.9% of them American, believe it or not, and most of them live in New York and New Jersey and places like that. So I kind of fly the flag for the New York Yankees. I do, albeit with a twist of Britishness about it as well. So you pulled the strangest face. What are you doing?
Nothing. I'm just sorting out some bits and bobs behind it. That's all I'm doing.
Are you building anything? Or are you editing something?
I was editing. I've got fed up with it now, so I've given up on it. I'm just tidying up what's over behind here now.
What software are you using?
I'm using, what's it called? Oh, DaVinci Resolve at the moment.
Still using that. And what software are you using these days, Tek? Because you've got a new computer, haven't you?
You're on mute again, man.
I'll tell you what, folks. I am sorry. This guy, you won't believe the amount of streams he's done. You won't believe the amount of streams he's done with the costumes that he wears. And he still can't bloody work out the mute button. But there we go.
He's burnt out.
I am. I really am. What was the question?
What software do you use for editing?
I still haven't really played about with Filmora, but that's what I've downloaded to have a go with. I've got some video ideas that I kind of want to do that are going to be a lot more like editing intensive. And you use Filmora, don't you, Greg?
I do.
Yeah. So I'll be.
All the cool kids are using Filmora, so.
Oh, it's BFAB. Is that what BFAB uses?
Yeah, that means BFAB uses it as well.
What, cool kid? I don't know about that.
No, I'm not sure.
I
you don't remember when you sent me a message asking me what I used, and I think I sent you like 3 things back, sir?
I think you did, yeah.
You did, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I have to call you out. Okay, continue on.
Thanks, Rondon.
I want to update Matt Elder over there. I don't know what he's building. I forgot what it is now. It just looks like a load of rubble. Matt, how's it going? Whatever it is you're doing.
Yeah, doing the remarking the hidden side. Once I got the first into the modular, I don't know if you can see that.
Hold on, are you just building this out of your head, or are you actually following something?
No, it's instructions. So this is the first level, and it's still keeps the same sort of features as.
Oh, I'm liking that.
Oh, that's cool.
And then even when you open the door, it even has the little piece inside which moves backwards and forwards as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's the first floor sort of done. So it is modular. So now I'm building the next floor up.
Actually,
where'd you get the instructions from?
Rebrickable. It was like £15. There's a guy who does a whole series of these. He calls it Will It Modular. And he goes through and he just takes sets and he sees if he can build modulars out of them. So he's done it with like the Friends set Central Perk. And some what's the other one? Lego Movie 2 Party Bus. And there's a whole bunch of them. So it's pretty cool. I mean, it is limited to the pieces that are in the set. So you can tell the difference between, your usual sort of sturdy Lego sort of ones and this one here. Like, you got to be really careful picking it up. But considering that, what people are able to do with just the pieces that are in the set is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that looks cool.
I think it looks really good, Matt. Solo, now you are a man that's heavily invested in the last couple of months into look at his face. No idea what I'm about to say.
Always worried.
The much loved theme that is, of course, one that's I can't remember the name of it now. It is, of course, the I've got what it's called. What's the name of the thing?
Inside.
Solo.
I don't know why, folks. I was thinking upside down. Thinking stranger things. So, have you actually built any of your sets? Because I know you bought quite a few.
Yeah, I've bought them all. I'm missing a couple of like the little promo bags. I've got one. I can't remember which one it is, but I think a recent one. When they started, the Canon one. I can't remember the name of it, but yeah, I've got them all. I've only built probably 2 of them, but only the little ones. So like the what would you call it? Where the science place one, and I can't remember which other one they are. The rest of them are just kind of in their boxes at the moment. But I might actually build the castle tomorrow. I might have a little go at that one because I've been dying to build one of those, and I've got 4 of the I've got 4 of the things now, so I want to build one.
He's got 4 of them, folks. Yeah, you've got to be building one of them.
Yeah,
and, I'll definitely be checking out Rebrickable for some serious mocking.
Yeah,
I've got a question because we've got the wonderful the plastic architect in the house, folks, and honestly, do check out her channel because I tell you what, folks, she's a seriously good up and coming YouTuber this year. Actually, do you know what? She reminds me a little bit, CC, when I first started watching you, and I was like, oh wow, she's really cool. I'm really liking this, and I get the same vibe from watching the plastic architect as well. So anyway,
yeah, Claire's awesome.
Yeah, I'm really liking her stuff. So I've got a question for you, Claire. Right, and actually, I've got a question for everyone. This goes for everyone, but I like the reason I want to ask Claire this because it's quite stylish. Actually, I think it's quite cool. So anyway, I've got 2 books, folks. I am you know what it's like. You know when you think up ideas and stuff like that, and you think to yourself, "Oh, I must write that down" and stuff like that. Well, believe it or not, folks, up until recently, I normally carry around like post-it notes or something like that. Just if something pops into my head, I make a note of it, and then I'll just put it into OneNote and sort of thing like that. But as much as I love being digital, I do prefer paper. In all honesty, so I've got a choice here, folks, of ideas books. One of them looks like this. In fact, let me make it a little bit bigger so you can all see it a little bit better. This is one of my books. It's just a pad. I use it for keeping ideas in. Right. So I'm thinking I need a notepad for ideas for my city. I don't even know if I've got anything in this. No, nothing in there. Everything I added here, I was once. But anyway, I'll keep. One for that. That's one. Now the other one that I've got, it's a bit thicker in paper actually, and that's because I really haven't used it. Is this one here? There we go. Robot. Now, which one do you guys and girls out there prefer? Oh, nice paper there. Just for jotting down ideas, and then what I'll do is I might do a poll on my community tab, and you let me know which one you prefer. And then what I'll do going forward, I'll kind of use it for my city update, so I can draw bits and pieces, or I don't know. Every now and again, it will pop up with the odd idea that I might have. Anyway, let me know what you think in the chat.
Hey, Greg, I'm going to pop out. I'm going to get some sleep, and I'm half falling asleep right now.
No worries, dude. When can we expect a video from you?
Sooner than you think.
All right. Well, that's good, man. I look forward to seeing that. And no, thank you for being here. And just so you know, I will be streaming tomorrow from 4:30 onwards, and somewhere around that time, BFAB will be joining me as well.
I will.
Take care, guys. Take care. Look after yourself and be good.
See you, BFAB.
See you.
Right, what we got going on in the chat, Lee?
I thought he would never leave. Oh, thank God for that.
I know what you mean.
So rude.
We love you, really, BFAB. A Tease for Life is back. Welcome back. It's great to have you here. It really is. Plastic Architect, a one called Claire, says, I love both, but the second one is better. I'm glad you said that. I do have a slight preference to this one. Do you like robots? I have a since I watched the film WALL-E, I've kind of got a bit of a soft spot for robots. Maybe that's where it comes from. Good soundtrack as well, folks. Do check out the soundtrack for that movie. It's very clever. What have we got? We've got Robot One. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Med. I like the first one. Okay, a bit of Marvel superheroes. That's cool. Teaser Life says, goodbye, BFAB. Bricks TY says, oh, this is great. Cafe Corner. I managed to get it off, rather, I should say, Amazon for £64 when it was on offer. It's such a cool set and a lovely build. Plus, you can do loads with it for mocks. Oh, very cool. I'm liking that. Monkey Man 9255 says, bye, BFAB. Big Sisters by BFAB. Build says, hello, it's Teams for Life. Hope you're well. And where should we go on here? Who else is there? Bricks Builds. Good to see you, Bricks. I did say it before. Happy New Year. Good to see you here. It really is. And a Tease for Life says, hi, Bricks TY. I'm good, TY. Hope you are too. I hope everyone's well, actually. How has it been for you, Darren, starting your new job? Because I know when I start a new job, and I started a new one in the last kind of 5 months or so, you get a little bit anxious, you get a little bit nervous. But how's it been for you this week? Has it been an okay first week back?
No, it's been super good actually. All the lads that I've been working, lads and lasses, they've been like really good. You know, they like their atmosphere is like as soon as you walk in, you're like part of the family straight away. There's no kind of like awkward moment. You're like, oh, you're the newbie and all that kind. Obviously, there's a lot of banter. You know, you are the newbie. You got to kind of put up with that. But it's been super good. Everyone's been super welcoming. Been really helpful as well, you know, because obviously there is a lot of paperwork because there was a certain incident that happened last year, so obviously health and safety's gone boom like that. But other than that, it's, you know, everyone's kind of going, look, don't stress yourself out too much, just take your time on it, and any problems just always give a shout, don't ever stress yourself out over it. So I was like, yeah, cool. No, it's been really good at the moment. It obviously is quite stressful, and obviously it is nerve-wracking as well going into a new job, especially in this climate that we're living in now. It's super weird, but it's a really weird. I've never felt anything like it because obviously, like, I don't know whether you got it in your office, Greg, but obviously you got all the tape on the floor with all the 2 meter distances around you. You're like having to stand way back. So. Yeah. It is really weird, but again, you know, it's like it seems like a really good family kind of environment they got going on there. So, yeah, pretty lucky actually, to be fair. So, I just wish that was better.
Well done, mate. You've done the hardest thing. You've gone through the hardest thing, being the first week in. That's the main thing. And
it's
acclimatized to it.
Yeah, I mean, when I first started the job that I've just left, you could definitely tell the difference between the jobs because like one's like so focused on the job, you know, it's like you are just now another number that's entered in. This one, you're like, hey Darren, hey, welcome to the business, all that kind of stuff. So there is definitely a big difference in the way they operate, which is really super cool. So it's hopefully a step in the right direction. I'm hoping it definitely is. I just got to get past all this health and safety nonsense. Once I pass that, then I can walk underneath every forklift I want.
It's there for a reason, folks. You've got health and safety when you created Lego sets. You have. We've got Scalador 14 Studios in the house. Welcome, Scalador. I don't think you've ever been here before, but anyway, welcome to London Calling. It's number 50. Quite a special one for me, this one, mate. So anyway, welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. It really is.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah. If you're new to London Bridge Bits, please do hit that subscribe button if you fancy it. Otherwise, you know what? Please do check out the panel around me, mate. And if you want to know how to find these beautiful people, look down in the description below. Anyway, where should we go from here? Tek.
Hello.
Oh.
He's not on mute this time. Whee!
I've done it. It's working out. A bit of silence. I was like, hang on, let's check. Let me check.
That's it. The nice thing is, though, there we go. His little face.
I thought you cut out, so I was like, oh, hang on. I what you said.
Cool, mate. But Tek, regarding the message, let me know when it's live, and then.
Yeah, no, we're all good. Well, it should be anyway. Yeah, we should be good.
We start talking Doritos.
We will start talking Doritos. Yeah, so me and Greg have been hinting at a couple of things this week, but it was more. We would have probably had a notice out a little bit earlier if I got my ass into gear. But on Sunday at 6 p.m. after Good Morning Brickworld on Brickhouse channel, we will be going live, and we will be doing the first installment of London Tech, and we will be building. Greg's going to be building Poe Dameron's X-Wing. I'm going to be building the TIE Fighter that Greg was just showing. So we're going to do a build stream, and then the following week we're going to do like a head-to-head, like a battle kind of thing. And we've got some rankings that we're going to base the set on, and then see which set comes out on top. There is a bit as well. We're going to have the audience comment, and it could decide which way the set swings. So. Yeah, it's going to be good fun. We may hope to do some mocks as well in the future, because that was kind of our original plan. But with
before Brexit.
Yeah, but pre-Brexit, that was kind of where we wanted to go. But we've thought, looking into it, that's actually quite expensive. But yeah, we're gonna. Star Wars is great for doing like head-to-head sets. Like for example, this one come out with the AT-AP. We've got like the Rogue one. We've got like the TIE Striker versus the U-Wing that we might do. Even like the new X-Wing and the new TIE Fighter. So that's going to be something really exciting that I'm looking forward to. We're going to do it like once a month, and we'll just alternate channels. So the build stream will be on my channel this time, and then we'll get the video out the following week, hopefully. And then next month we'll do it on Greg's, and then the follow-up video will be on my channel. So yeah, we'll just kind of rotate it, take in turns. But yeah, it's going to be good fun.
Good stuff, mate. Looking forward to that. Yeah.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
So just to recap, folks, Tek's going to be building this thing, which is actually, do you know what? It's actually a pretty good set. Have you built it, Solo?
No, I haven't built it. I bought it, but I haven't built it.
This is good. It's actually a good set. It's a really good set. How about you, Guava? Have you built it?
Yeah, I built it. I really like it. It's a little bit lopsided, though, I feel.
Yeah. Yeah, because without the speed champion stand, it's useless. It really is. I can't remember what figure came with it, but anyway, it's pretty cool. Anyway, so I'm going to be Tek's going to be building that. Well, I'm not, because I've already built it, and then I'm going to be building this. This lovely thing. Yeah, this is I don't know. It's post Dameron. I think it comes with a couple of good figures. Jana. And one of the Knights of Rens, I can't remember exactly which one it is, folks, but it's quite fun. And around the back here, we've got some actionable things there. But anyway, think if EasyJet were to make X-Wings, that's probably what they'd look like, in all honesty. Except for you wouldn't get the R2 unit, because you'd have to pay extra to get that one. But anyway, that's what we'll be doing. And the idea of that particular stream is, it's kind of something versus something. Mm-hmm. So we thought we'd start off with a little bit of X-Wing versus TIE Fighter, just like the original game, which is pretty cool. So look out for that, folks. And we look forward to bringing you that on Sunday, wrote Mr. Kitling. Anyway, back to the chat. Mr. Starbricks says, I don't know where he says. He says, all right. Yoda is
Can I interrupt you just for a second? Jay has to go.
Yeah, I have to go.
Oh, sorry, Jack.
Yeah, time for dinner.
Titanic. Yeah, have you got anything coming up on your channel in the next week or so?
I want to start film. I want to film some Ninjago minifigure and weapons storage videos soon. And I think I'm going to try and get that done this week. And then, of course, once I get Ninjago City Gardens, I'll probably have a haul video on that. So, yeah, and then I'll be building that as soon as possible. Probably
pretty good. Can I ask you a question as well? In the new gardens, why has the mechanic got a normal arm?
He does have that robotic arm. It's got that different color to it. So he has
the hand part.
Yeah. His hand is usually this kind of like
a grabber kind of thing.
Yeah, but it's like that was the closest they could get. Sometimes he has like a little flamethrower attachment to his hand, but other times he just has like a regular mechanical hand.
Ah, okay. He looks cool.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. Yeah, but I'll have stuff on that too. So yeah, but I'll see you guys.
All right, take care, Titanium. See you
Bye, TJ.
Bye.
I'm actually gonna head out to. I haven't eaten lunch, and it's getting close to dinner.
It is.
No
problem. CC, I just want to say, right, you are looking very cool. You're looking really healthy, actually. The break has done you some good. It really has. Thank you for being here, as always. And have you got anything coming up from your channel in the next week or two?
Yeah, so I should have a video out tomorrow about my PC that I built, and then stream on Sunday.
Oh, fantastic! I look forward to that. And Sunday's a very cool day to do stream. I think what I did Sunday, right? The nice thing about doing or watching streams on Sundays and stuff like that is that I kind of feel like tonight for me is like the beginning of the weekend. And then, of course, Sunday's right at the other end of it. And it's kind of nice. I like a sort of a beginning and end. And, of course, you get to see all the lovely streams that are going on in the middle of it all. Anyway, CC, you take care. And look after yourself. And, we'll see you again soon.
Alrighty. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye, CC. See you later.
Good stuff. All right, cool. Everyone, the more people that go, the bigger we get.
Yeah, I interrupted you. You were going to answer Mr. Starbricks, I think.
Mr. Starbricks. Oh, I forgot what the question was now, Mr. Starbricks. He says, I really like these sculptures. I think he must be talking about Yoda. Sarah Starbricks says, I spent some quality time with Yoda. Solo, what are you doing?
Pointing out Baby Yoda above me.
All right, I thought you were trying to do an impression of a reindeer or something.
That's last month, mate.
Yeah, you're a bit early.
Let's have a look. What are we looking at? Yeah.
Baby Yoda, that's what he's talking about up there.
Oh, go and get Baby Yoda for us.
Oh, there we go. Here he is. Hello.
He's actually quite cute.
He's so much more better than my daughter. So much more better.
Okay, give me 3 reasons why he's better than your daughter.
One, it doesn't cost me anything. I bought it and it doesn't ask for anything. 2, if I get fed up with it, I could throw it up in the loft and I don't have to worry about it. It looks super cute. So, and it asks for nothing.
Hey, Ollie.
Oh,
look how adorable he is.
Little Solo is so cute. That little squeaky voice.
Plus, look, it doesn't move. It's not trying to block your ankles. So stay.
Did you? Did the ears move okay on it though?
Yeah, they move. Yeah, and the mouth. Super.
Awesome. You can move the mouth. Oh, I didn't know you could move the mouth.
Yeah, you can move the mouth. Yeah.
I want to know, Sarah Starbricks, are you still in love with this Grogu?
With the head as well.
So did you?
Yeah. Woohoo!
That looks a bit demonic.
Pop, 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 pop. That's awesome. Didn't realize I could do that.
You know, you could do it. It's probably not meant to do it. You probably just unscrewed something.
Probably, but another reason why it's better than my daughter.
So there we go, folks. That's the reason not to have kids, and instead buy baby.
Buy Lego. It's so much more cheaper. No, honestly, I love my daughter.
So I think, folks, I know what you're all thinking. You're probably thinking, is that time of the week again where we've got to ask a certain person on the panel about something that's kind of in and around their vicinity. Let's put it that way, shall we? So I think it's time to go back to Solo, funny enough. And GuavaKing's probably thinking, what on earth is going on there? And I think, folks, that if I can scroll up quick enough, that it's time to beg the question that's on the edge of everybody's lips. So, Solo, what's on the rad?
So, Greg, today we have on the Reds of some interesting selections, I will admit, because it's
that voice again.
Yeah. we have this. What is this actually? What have I picked up here?
We're keeping it real here, folks.
We're keeping it real. Oh,
Is that a picture?
Right.
Solo, is that a picture of you, your wife, and your kid?
No, it's me, Greg, and Darren.
Who's the one in the middle then?
That'd be me.
That's Darren, yeah.
Oh, look at the kids.
I have to
Oh yeah, so this is actually a really soft blanket. Actually, it's really nice. I'm not going to dare to find out where the hell that's even come from. We have my Mrs. Woolly hats. There we go. That it even fits me. Look at that. There we go.
Awesome.
Oh yeah. There we go. Talking about antlers. There we go. Oh my god, it's gone a bit too far down. There we go. So we have that.
And that's strangely look good on you.
I don't think so. There we go.
Yeah.
It's I'm trying to marry it up with air. It's a bit odd because it's a bit backwards. But anyway, yeah, not wearing that one anymore. And we have my apron as well. There we go.
Your apron.
This is my apron that I wear when I cook dinner every day.
Oh.
So there you go. It's yeah.
Oh, wow.
Again, that voice, it comes out every now and again.
What voice? There's no voice. I think it's just where I went up further away from the microphone.
I think you need to play it back sometime, Solo.
It is a bit tight, I will admit, doing it up. Ooh. There we go.
Yeah.
And that is my apron. And that is what's on the rad.
And that is everything that is on the rad. So thank you very much for that insightful look into your radiator. It really is. Anyway, folks, hope you're enjoying these little segments that we do. You're probably thinking, what on earth is he going on about? Anyway, I think it's time to go north, like really north, and just see our Corey, aka AandAHobbies, because at the moment he looks shocked.
I was mainly shocked because Solo and I have the same apron. I didn't know they stretched that far across the world. But
so you actually share that apron, do you?
yeah. Solo and I are going to do a cook-off on our channels.
A cook-off. I've never seen that before. Again, it's another one of those pages.
I'm not that far north, Greg. I'm only about 4 hours north of New York.
4 hours north of New York. Right, yeah. That's like saying there's 4 hours north of London is practically nothing, really, to be honest, if you're flying. Good man. Anyway, so roughly speaking, whereabouts in Canada are you, Corey?
Southeastern Ontario. So if you find the capital of Canada,
yeah,
that's where I am.
Oh, fantastic!
I live in the country's capital. Basically.
Brilliant. Yeah, same as me. Same as me. I'm in the capital of England.
I've made my way almost all the way across the country. So I've lived on the West Coast, and now I just haven't gone all the way east.
Oh, good stuff. Well, anyway, mate, it's good. The nearer you are to the United Kingdom, the better, as far as I'm concerned. It's a better world with you in it, mate. It really is. We've got the Daily Brick in the house. Hello, Lex. How you doing, my friend? So, AandAHobbies, out of those micro, they're kind of small sets, I suppose, that you've got there with Harry Potter. What's your favourite one? Oh, there we go.
This book has really impressed me. I think they probably should have sold this as a regular set, but I was happy to get it. I have another one coming that I'll keep sealed. Other than that, they're all kind of just filler sets for me. These books are a little bit weird. I don't know if you built any of those yet, but these classroom books. They come with like 4 or 5 different little mini builds throughout them, but then they can all fold up into the actual book itself. So you can take all these bits off, right? And they turn into something here. This turns into something there. Take this chest off here. And this folds out and that folds out. So they're kind of inventive, but again, they're just a little different.
Yeah. I like it. That's all right. But there's actually no writing in those at all, is there?
No, but that's a print, right? The main front of the book cover. So I think that's what you're going to get, because each 4 books has their own individual print. That's probably the main feature. And some of them have pretty cool minifigs, like the Professor McGonagall and they all kind of have one cool minifig. But I'm really excited to get that castle, the Hogwarts castle together. I want to light it up and really go all out on that one. Make like a big thing.
Now I want to do some lighting up stuff. Now I know someone who's very good at lighting up, but he does it very seldomly, and that's Solo. But Solo looks like he's gone for a loo break at the moment.
No, I'm still here. I'm just trying to sort something out. Sorry.
Solo, are you going to do any lighting kits this year?
Yeah. I mean, I messed up one of the ones I've done. I don't know whether I showed you yet. I know I showed a couple of people. My 80 ST radiator. I did that. I did do that one. Job is that I messed up the lights. I put the wrong ones in there. So instead of actually having solid red lights on, they were flashing. So it's still in there. So I mean, if everyone wants to have a look, I can show you. But yeah, unfortunately, for some reason, I messed up the build. So I've got to try and find the patience and do it again, pull them out, rewire it again, and do it all that way again. But yeah, I will be doing some stuff this week. Not this week, but this year. I definitely want to get something done like properly. So yeah, I think the ATST Raider is going to be the first one I'm going to put out because it is actually near enough done.
Oh, that's cool. Because I've seen a few people do those with red lights. Is that what your one's got?
Right. So my one. So the way I do it, I just get a normal white LED. I don't know how well you can actually see it. So I get a normal white LED and I just put a red clear stud in there, and then I just super glue it all together. That's all I do, and it works. The effects, you still get the same effects. It's super cheap, super affordable, and it's the whole point, isn't it? Really, yeah. And then yeah, I mean that's all the bulb is. It's just these teeny tiny little bulbs there. That's all they are.
Let's have a look. Sorry, mate. I'll make that a little bit bigger.
So it's going to be super hard to see because they are really small. But yeah, I just put them in a little. So I just super glue those in a clear studs or whatever color stud you want, and it gives you the effect of whatever color you want. It saves you buying actual colored lights because buying the colored lights, they are really expensive.
Yeah,
I might be able to give you a demonstration of it. I messed up the plug because the plug is only that long. So
you need a bigger plug.
Yeah, well, while I was chopping it all down, I wasn't really paying attention to what I was doing. So I did sort of mess it up, but it's an easy fix. You know, it is an easy fix. Here we go. Let's try and see if I can do this. Let's take that off charge. Bear with me, folks.
Yeah, that's cool. I'll tell you what, right? While we're waiting for Solo to power up his Lego light. Oh, here we go. He's there. He's done it.
Done it. So better forget about the flashing lights. They're not supposed to be flashing. That's just my stupid cock up. But yeah, so that's just a white light in a red stud. That's all that is. And then what I've got there, so you see a light just behind me here. If I can actually spin it around. So that there, because obviously as we know with the radar, obviously it's got a spotlight at the bottom of it. So obviously you can look round. So that there will go, I'm assuming down by the cannon. I've got to look at it again, but I think it goes in somewhere around here. Which is what I've got to do. So this wire is just about long enough that it could just kind of. I'm just going to put it here so it can move up and down. But that's it really. It's you'll shoot yourself when you find out how simple it actually is to make one of these light up kits. It really is easy. The worst part about it is wiring these blank plugs up. That is the trick.
Because you could get like a USB power source as well, like a battery that you recharge. I think they're quite
of course you can. Yeah, you can get battery packs on it. You can even, if you really wanted to, you could actually put a 12-volt mains on it if you really wanted to. But this, because the wires are so thin, this is the easiest way to do it. And yeah, I will show you guys like soon enough, hopefully, how to actually do it. I've just got to replace the lights on it because I was a right moron with flashing lights going on it. So. Yeah, but that will be coming soon. It will be coming very soon. I might actually do like a little speed build of how I've done it as well because it took me about 9 hours, I think it was, to wire it all up and get the right length and all that kind of stuff. But
okay. And have you actually bought any of these Lego light sets that you can get now?
No, I never bought them. I just because I kind of looked at them like on the pictures. I looked at them as like how hard could it be? yeah, so I just bought a load of LEDs, like these really thin LED ones. I just started messing around with them, and that's what I've done with the Vader's Castle. I got the biggest building that I could, and I just started messing around with it. And yeah, and ever since then, I've just like, right, okay, let's try and see how far I can actually go with it. So I'm thinking like looking at it, like doing cities and all that kind of stuff. What you're aiming to do, Greg, like doing street lights and all that kind of stuff. That is like super easy stuff. Yeah, you just get the light, feed it down the side underneath the base plate, bosh, and you can put the wires wherever you want. But when you're actually trying to do a set like that, trying to find somewhere to hide the wires, yeah, you look in there, yeah, like the wire, you can still get your minifigures in there. That's what I'm trying to achieve. So you can still play with it, but also have the wires out of the way. That's what I'm trying to achieve, and that's the trick. That is the ultimate trick.
The prefabbed ones are fairly expensive. Like I priced out the Hogwarts one, it's like $180 for a $500 set.
But then when you actually, because like I haven't seen anyone do the Raider, but I've seen someone. I think it was the TIE Striker, and I looked at that one. I think that was something like 30 quid for a lighting kit for that. You could buy 100 of these LED lights for £10. 100 of them. These blank USB plugs are like a £5 for 50. So
I suppose it's time and money, though, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Obviously, ultimately, it does take a long time to do, but then like you could do however you want it, because like they're not going to give you the spotlight for that. If they do, then wow, good luck to you. It's not easy, but yeah, I like the Striker. I was looking at it. It's like there's only like 4 bulbs that they actually put in that. So I was like, that's a bit extortionate for 4 bulbs. Yeah, they just light up the cockpit and 2 at the guns. That's it.
Yeah. Now, talking to cities, folks, did this photograph that was sent through to me earlier on. And like I said, folks, maybe starting next week, I'll give everyone a bit more of a heads up to send in your photos, if you want to, yeah, of course. But this is Jarv Bricks, who sent me in his city. Well, this is a part of his city. I think he's got it up in his loft. But just check it out there, folks. Look, we've got some new sets down there. Got a little bit of a kind of a bit of a Soho, a Chinatown going on there. But I spy with my little eye some new plates, some new road plates there. I think that looks pretty good, doesn't it? And I like what Jarv's done there with his I don't know really what you call it, a pedestrian zone or something like that. It was quite nice. So you've got this canal or something or other that's going through the middle of it. But there we go. It was kind of cool. It's got the rail going around it as well, which is nice. Interestingly enough, thank you again for sending that through to me, chat. Really appreciate that. Is anyone else here, AandAHobbies, for example, or Guava? Have you guys got cities at all? Or are you thinking of doing a city, or is it something you might do one day?
I would be all over a city if it wasn't so darn expensive, man. Like I don't know if you can tell behind me, but I don't hold back, right? So if I were to jump into a city, I would go crazy, and eventually I'll get one. I'll do that, but I just have so many other things I want to do. I'm picking up modulars and sets.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I did last year. That's what I did because I knew I was going to start a city this year. And it's like the worst thing to do is start a city and go, right, I'm going to start a city and have nothing to build. So that's point. What about you, Guava? Is that anything? Because I mean, you've got a shed now, so you've got quite a decent sized dedicated space for it.
Not enough room, mate. Yeah, it's the room that's the issue. Maybe one day, but I don't know. I'd rather do something Star Wars themed. I think something like Coruscant or I don't know, some big kind of diorama. I think that would be awesome.
Have you watched the boys at Brick Vault? Have you watched them doing when they were doing it anyway? I think they were in some sort of commercial building. And they were doing, I forget the name of the place now. What's the name of the moon?
Was it Yavin?
Yeah, Yavin 4, I think it is, or Yavin 5. Did you see that, Guava? Is that the sort of thing you would possibly?
Yeah, something like that. I mean, the thing that I specifically think of is like Coruscant, when you see it in Clone Wars and you see all the underworld and all the clubs and dark like alleyways and stuff. I think that'd be really cool. I haven't looked too much into it, to be fair, but if I was to do anything like that, then I guess it would be something like that.
Yeah, that'd be super awesome if you've done something like 1313 or something like that. That would be so. I would hate to think the logistics of actually trying to build something like that. It just seems that give me a headache thinking about that. It's like, whoa.
Yeah, so many levels and stuff.
Oh god.
We've got a question for you, Tek, from Buggy TY. Tek Productions. Quick question for you, bud. Any ideas on good editing software that's easy for beginners? Well, actually, good. I'll let you answer, Tek, because I think we'll probably say the same thing.
Well, I mean, I started with like a fairly basic set. Like, to learn your skills, like iMovie was really, really good. Just getting familiar with like just cutting and doing like very, very basic stuff. But I've been starting to play around with Filmora, and it seems pretty similar to use. Like I said, I haven't dived really deep into it. But I would suggest, if you're like completely new to it, just download something free, shoot just shoot some random clips and start cutting it together, throwing it together, and seeing what you can do. But like, there's so many YouTube tutorials out there for all the different editing software that I don't know what everyone else on the panel uses. But yeah, I would just get something free, get familiar with it, and then play about with it, and then go from there.
This is a great question, Ricky TY. Psy, what do you use?
I was in the same situation as him before, so I specifically, now you can only do this if you've got disposable income, but I specifically bought an iPhone 7 just for the 4K camera and iMovie, and iMovie is simple to use. It's just so easy. So I mean, if you're due an upgrade on your phone or something, or you know someone's looking for an upgrade, see if they'll get you like an iPhone 7 or 8. You don't have to go big time, 12s or anything, but that's what I would recommend.
I think that's a good shout. Do you know what? Some of my best edits that I've ever done, because I do love doing a little promo, folks, every now and again for stuff that I do. And I tell you what, some of the best ones that I've made up, I've made up on my iPad just using Movie. What's it called again? Movie.
iMovie.
iMovie, yeah, iMovie. Honestly, just use that. Of course, there is always Windows Movie Maker as well. I think that's half decent.
Yeah, I think BrickClicker uses Movie Maker, and his stuff looks really professional. So yeah, I think once you got familiar with it, you can start just kind of thinking, oh, that would look cool, and then literally just bang into YouTube and find a video, because we all start somewhere. And then you can kind of go from there. So, again, there's so many people that you can speak to that use different kind of software. I'm sure you won't be the only one using that kind of software, so just kind of ask around. And
there's a Sony one as well that's quite popular.
Oh, what's that site?
There's a Sony one that's quite popular as well. I can't remember what the name of it is.
The Sony one, I've had a dabble with that. That is, wow. That is, it's got super basic, but then if you dive into it, it goes super complicated as well. It's like proper pro stuff that goes into it. It's amazing, but wow, it's quite impressive.
I tell you what, right? Bricky TY, right? Here's something I made in Filmora earlier on today. Now, I'm not joking, right? During my lunch break, I was doing like loads of little promo bits and pieces and stuff like that, just ready for Twitter, Instagram, and all that stuff. Anyway, and this particular video is only 15 seconds long. It really is. And it took me, I'm not kidding you, it took me 2 minutes to make. In fact, I'll tell you what took me the most time was actually working out what music I should add to it. So anyway, let's see if this works. So it'll probably come up portrait style, so you'll probably see us either side of it. But here it comes anyway. Here it goes, like that. That there. And that was that was just basically using Filmora. But it kind of works in a few seconds. And there we go.
The quality is really good. It's really vibrant.
Yeah, and then that comes from cheating a little bit, really. I just up the contrast a little bit on that. Because you want things to be vibrant and stuff like that. It's a bit like the background, the green background that you've got there, folks. I've kind of taken that using, well, an iPhone 7, funny enough. But yeah, I would honestly, I would check out some videos on YouTube, where to start with and stuff like that. But you know what? At the end of the day, and I do use them for all my short videos, I just use this. That's all I use.
Yeah. And some creators actually have in their descriptions what equipment they use as well, and what software. So maybe check out the descriptions of videos that you watch. Yeah, I don't have that information there though.
I would also throw in, if you're just using your phone, I'll recommend K-Master as well. That is a really, really good app. It's got a free version. There's also a paid version. But that's, if you're just doing it from your phone, they got some cool, nice little things on there that you could use as well that iMovie doesn't give you. You can import stuff from iMovie over to it as well, so you could do some funky little stuff. Yeah, that's a cool, nice little on-the-go app that you could use just from your phone, and I think they can get it on the iPhone 7 as well. So,
Lego Boy, if you use OneDrive, you'll be able to do that. So maybe use or even Dropbox. That'll be able to do that as well. But also as well, maybe iTunes, the iCloud software. The iCloud, I think you can store up to 5 gigs in that. So
yeah, that's rubbish. It fills up so quickly. It's rubbish.
I actually had to upgrade mine during the week for 99 cents.
What? How much extra do you get for 99 cents?
I think it might have been €2 or something, but you get 50 gigs.
Yeah, I filled that up.
AandAHobbies. Hey, AandAHobbies. Great to have you here. Love your stuff. Thank you for being here as well. I know it must be early hours of the morning wherever you are. I suppose fairly early in the morning. Anyway, AandAHobbies says, I've been seeing your live streams pop up on my subscriptions, and it seems you're powering through the backlog. Sarah Starbricks definitely is. And boy, has she got a backlog and a half to deal with as well, which is nice to see.
Proper
I was just going to say, Lego Boy, you can actually get an adapter. I picked this up earlier for a slightly different reason, but I think it's still the same. But you plug it into your iPad or iPhone or whatever. You plug it into your camera, and then you also plug it into mains. And you can actually transfer that stuff onto like your iPad. Wrong camera. Is that going to focus? Yes, the Lightning USB 3 camera adapter.
I've got a little tip for everyone as well, right? Because I've got an iPad. When I go on holiday, if there's 2 things I always take, one is one of those adapters, and 2 is a HDMI lead. So wherever I go in the world, whatever TV that I get, I can plug it in, change the source to the iPad, and then I've got myself all my Netflix and all my Disney Pluses and all my Prime TVs. So those adapters are fantastic. They're worth their weight in gold. They really are, folks. But no, great question, Ricky TY. And it goes on to say, cool. Thanks all. Very much appreciated. As we are with your questions, my friend. Anyway, we are at 2 hours, 56 and 56 seconds, which sounds like we should start winding down a little bit, folks, because I don't want to be too pooped, because tomorrow I'm going to get up super early and I'm going to go for a walk. Probably about 10 miles if my wife has anything.
Question for you, Greg. Is that the first X-Wing that you're building?
No, I've built one other. I built the black and orange one, which is over there actually. I've got it on a stand. It's about that tall. So I've got these. I use these as well. Wherever it has gone.
You know, not to display them with the wings open, right?
Oh, I displayed mine with the wings open. Why should we not?
Wears out the elastics, and they're very expensive.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's one of the perks of the new one. It doesn't have elastics, so you can display with the wings open. But if you display them with the wings open, it wears out the elastics, and they're rather expensive to replace.
Oh, really? Do you know what? I never knew that, folks. I truly did not know that at all.
Well, you could do what I've done. Just take those elastics off and just put a rubber band around it. That's what I've done.
Okay. So it's worth keeping those rubber bands when you've got them as spares, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Oh. Hey, Moto, good to see you, mate. Hope all is well where you are. We'll have to have you back on again soon, my friend. So anyway, so let's kind of bring proceedings down, because folks, I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, but you know that already. And if you want to know when and how and stuff like that, like I say, folks, do check out the description below, where I said, of course, where you will find the meaning of life. But anyway, let's have a quick float around to see who's doing what and when in the next week or so, because everyone's kind of back to work and getting back into their usual kind of groove and doing stuff and things like that. So anyway, let's whip around, shall we? So let's start with Corey. AandAHobbies. What's coming up from you in the next week or so?
I'm streaming with Martin on Sunday. We're going to keep building the castle, so we'll be on Lego Fan UK's channel this week. So that's our building across the pond happening Sunday. And I've been working on 2 videos that are kind of different style, but taking my time with them and trying to change stuff up and get a little more creative and poppy and flowy and movie and just have it kind of boom, boom, boom until it's done type thing.
Yeah.
So we're trying some new stuff over 2021, but like I said, I'm gonna take my time with it. I'm not in a big rush. I'm just having fun, right? This is what it's all about for me: is hanging out with you people and talking Lego and talking Lego, and the YouTube thing is just an avenue towards that. So,
We love you.
100%. That is my main thing. If anyone wants to know what my end goal is, it's simply hanging out with more people more of the time. It really is. It's as simple as that, folks. It really
it brings
is.
the world together, right? It makes the world a smaller place when you look.
Yeah, I don't really have an agenda. I just love doing what I do. That's it in a nutshell. Good stuff, Corey. I'm liking your ethos, and I truly hope we'll see you on again soon. I really do.
I appreciate being here.
Someone I love being on here, but we're kind of more accustomed to him being in a shed or a log cabin. Maybe we should up it to a log cabin. I don't know. But I like the term shed. It's a very British thing to say. Is of course is the GuavaKing. So GuavaKing, how have you done with your set tonight? Show us what you feel and tell us what's coming up on your channel in the next week or so.
You know what? I wish I could show you, but I'm really scared to pick it up.
Do it.
We're talking about the Millennium Falcon here.
So not too much coming up from me. I'm going to finish up the
You
Ghost.
can move your camera. It might be easier to move your camera.
I can't move the camera because it's a Mac. It's an iMac. So
Oh,
That'd be heavy.
cheap camera.
Either way, do it.
Is it?
oh,
There we
okay.
go.
Earthquake.
Can't have
It's big.
bottom.
It's huge.
Emma, give him a nudge.
You have to help me lift it up.
Yeah, I dare you to put it on the hob and turn the hob on.
Could do that actually.
I'm on bricks.
Put it.
I tell you what, that made a great short video.
A very expensive short video.
It would. Oh, that would be funny actually. If I had gas, that would look hilarious. But I've got electric, it wouldn't really have the same effect. But yeah, finishing off the Ghost next week at some point. Just yeah, work is really, really busy at the moment. So
Oh, okay. Well, and it is. And I tell you what, folks, as much as I want to do as much as I can for this channel, we've all got our kind of priorities in life and stuff like that. And I do as much as I possibly can. And that is the thing. It's work-life balance, and it's hard when you're getting back in the groove of it, Guava. So I know how you feel there, mate. Now then, let's drop down. So I think we'll pop over and see my Aussie mate, Matt Elder. You've been a bit quiet tonight, Matt. You've been a bit preoccupied, in all honesty. Give us an update on what you've built and what's coming up in the next week or so.
Sure. So we start off with the first floor, going through just taking the Hidden Side School, Newbury Elementary, and there's a set of instructions on rebrickable to make it into a modular. So that's the first level. And then just it does its little funky, can you see it from there? It's still got the claws and everything that pops out, and then just been working on the second level, which will go on it. And then when you go around to the back, it's got the eyes as well. And it's really clever usage of parts and the way that they've done it. Inside, you got a bit of a toilet as well, and the stairs have been done really well. There's a really funky way they've used some Technic pieces. So, yeah, that's all brilliant.
Is that one of those Japanese toilets, is it?
Depends on what gets shot up at you, but yeah. Yeah, so otherwise on the channel, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock UK, 2 p.m. New York time, my usual You Say I Draw. Tomorrow's theme will be black and white. So you come along and tell me what to draw in black and white and go through and do some sketches on that. And otherwise, I've just got the occasional short, which is coming out. I'll probably do a short when this is done in the next little bit. And yeah, that's me.
Cool. Excellent stuff. Ollie is asking, where's your puppet?
Oh, God.
I think the dog ran off with it.
We don't want to know what the dog's doing to it, though.
Yeah. I can imagine. What dog have you got? Is it a Labrador?
No, it's just a little tiny Jack Russell.
Oh, Jack Russell. Oh,
Definitely don't want to know what it's doing to it then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it this way, right? I wouldn't go using it again. Anyway, so Tek Productions. Look at his little face. He's cute. He's shaved as well. He looks cute. He's got a little red nose. What's going on with a little red nose? Is it cold in your room or something?
Don't know. I think so. No, I'm alright.
Take him back to
Anyway,
the
Tek.
workshop.
Beautiful Tek. What's coming up from you in the next couple of days or so, mate?
That is a very good question. So yeah, I mentioned earlier about London Tech. That's starting at 6 p.m. on Sunday on my channel. Me and Greg will be building the TIE Fighter and the X-Wing from The Rise of Skywalker. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to kick that off because we've been talking about it what seems like forever. So I'm glad that we're finally starting that. Other than that, I think I'm going to try do some more spontaneous live streams where I won't be at work so much during the winter. I might try do some of those like afternoon streams about like 4 p.m. but it's going to be quite spontaneous. So yeah, just be on the lookout for that really.
Damn part-timers.
Yeah, I like these spontaneous streams.
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it.
That's a good name for a stream. Spontaneous stream or impromptu, as Jang likes to call them. Anyway, talking to Jang, one of his favourite admirers is, of course, Psy O'Connor. So, Psy, what's coming up for you in the next week or so, my friend?
Well, I still have these guys to open. So I've got the mech, the Miles Morales mech armor or armor mech armor. Yeah, I'll be opening that and having a look at that. So you can join me on that one. Hopefully it'll be a short one. And this one here, these are two new sets, obviously, if you don't know.
Hold on a minute. There's that Ninjago set. I've not seen that before.
He showed it off earlier on. Where you been?
No, do you know he was dusting or something, I think. So yeah, right. Greg, this is one of the new sets. It's a legacy set, and this minifigure here is the one that Jay was showing earlier on, and this obviously is cool. So they're the new boxes, and then tomorrow I'm going to pop in, say hello to you on London Eye. On Sunday I'm going to be on, if it's okay to promote it, I'll be on Ty the Lego guy. He's a Lego YouTuber, does a lot of videos, a lot of Star Wars stuff, but I'll be on his channel on Sunday, I think at 11 GMT.
Nice.
And then my own live stream on next Thursday as well with some of these folks on it.
That's it. It's like a prequel to London Calling. It is, folks.
Yes.
Solo, are you going to be streaming tomorrow, or are you going to be streaming Wednesday? What's the deal with Solo?
The deal with Solo. Who the hell can deal with Solo? No one can. Yeah, I don't know yet. I've got to speak to the missus yet to see if I can get permission first of all, because at the moment it's very difficult for me to do the midweek stream, which is really upsetting for me, to be fair, because I really enjoyed doing it, and I hope you guys do too.
Yeah. That leaves a bit of a gap on Wednesdays now.
It does leave a little bit gap. I will return it back to the Wednesday once everything's all calmed down. Once I'll get my foot through the door, all this health and safety nonsense all the way back out on the roads. Hopefully we can return back to some sort of normality. But at the moment, yeah, unfortunately, the Wednesday stream is on hold. So I've got to get some permission to see if I can do it tomorrow. If not, then I do have a video coming out tomorrow anyway. I've got my Lego haul. It was supposed to be a Technic video, but I messed up the Technic set, so my bad. So the Technic video will be coming out on Monday because I'm currently having to move everything around because that was a big disaster on that. But that's about it at the moment. So yeah, Lego haul and the Technic video, Technic review. It's really late. It's really late.
And that's fine. Solo, these things happen. But everybody's there. His pricked up thinking, "Oh, can I do a Wednesday stream?"
No, you can't. Because I'll be back.
Hands off.
I might fill it with maybe a London Tech, or maybe even a me and side jobby or something like that. With a backlog.
We could keep it warm for you.
Keep the seat warm for me.
We'll keep it warm for you, Solo. Otherwise, are you gonna stream tomorrow night by any chance?
Yeah, like I said, I need to get permission first of all. I need to get the permission from the
From the box, basically.
From the dragon, yeah. I've got to get it from.
Well, that's not the way to get information.
Yeah, I got to get the boss. Yeah.
I tell you what, folks, I'll give him this. Solo brick builders definitely got a very risky strategy when it comes to getting things finalized.
She had a go at me, right? Because I bought that, right? The Mandalorian set. I was fine that I bought the Mickey Mouse set, and it's fine that I bought the botanical set that I didn't even know I even bought. But oh my god, I bought that.
You be careful, or next week on the rad will be your chestnuts.
Long arm, mate. Long arm. She wears around pearls like a necklace.
Trophy.
Blimey. Sounds like a carnival.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. Well, that is everyone, folks. So that just leaves me, I suppose. So yeah, like Tek was saying, I'm going to be building this on his stream on Sunday, and we'll be kicking off at 6 o'clock. Watch out for the I don't know, on our social stuff, folks. I think I've even been throwing out a few bits and pieces we have, which has been quite good fun actually. The Doritos, and Tek's going to be building this, which is going to be great because I actually really like this set. Very strong, actually. It's stronger. It feels very solid. What else is coming up from me? Well, do you know what? I built this as well. So I think there'll be a short coming out on this. Do you know what? I might do that first thing tomorrow morning. So expect that around 9-ish maybe or something like that. It'll just be a little short because I just want to build the flipping thing. And it saves Evans to go to all the worry of actually setting up some great big speed build. Other stuff coming up from me is going to be some few Lego City sets. I'm going to be doing London Eye tomorrow, folks. I'm going to be building this new sort of buggy transporter. And it's going to be quite mellow, actually. And you know what? I'm going to be trying something new tomorrow as well in the stream. So please do tune in for that. I've got a new set that arrived today as well, and I'll open that on it as well. Otherwise, next week, there may be a review coming up. There'll certainly be the odd short. And, of course, there will be the odd speed build. Because I'm looking forward to getting some new tracks of music down on some speed builds that I've got coming up. And one or two of those will probably be 2021 sets. Otherwise, I will see you lovely lot again on Friday. Now, of course, before you all get out of here, I want to make sure that you all, one, have a fabulous weekend. Two, please do check out everybody who's in the panel tonight. Like I keep saying, and I'll keep saying it to the day I die, folks. All their details, of course, you'll find down in the description below. But, of course, the most important thing is you lovely lot out there. So I want to say thank you to everybody. And if I haven't said it already to you, Happy New Year. So I want to say thank you as well to, where should we go? Flashpads, because he's just popped in. Victoria Fisher, thank you for being here. Bricksish, of course. A Tease for Life. We've had Red Carnage out there as well. Gallifrey Bricks, thank you for the photo. We've had Miss Bricks of Fun as well. Thank you for your photo. Psy O'Connor, just want to say thank you for your photo, mate. That was
no
very
problem.
Bricks as well. Lego Boy. We've had Mama's Bricks, Woodshop Teacher, Mr. Blueberry, Jewel Face, to name but a few, folks. So, as always, remember this, folks. Keep your hands clean, wear your masks, keep building, and Lego is a wonderful thing. And every single one of you lot are too. So take care, and I'll see you tomorrow at 4:30.
Bye.
Love you.